Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to
A podcast.
We'll say
Sarah, she, her. Gotcha, bitch. Someone gave me the confidence to do this.
I gotta censor the F word, but that's fine. I'll do that. I'll keep that in.
Yeah, do it.
I'll
Good.
do it.
Keep it in.
A podcast will save this relationship. I'm Josh, she, him, and on today's episode, we talked about what the fuck did we talk about?
Thanksgiving.
We did talk about Thanksgiving.
Death. You complained about Daft Punk for a long time.
For half the episode. 4 hours of this episode is going to be about Daft Punk. And then we did...
That's an 8-hour episode.
It's an 8-hour episode, yeah. And it's 8 hours right now. We're going to have to cut it down later.
Yeah.
But then we
One
did...
Direction to Kidnap the Werewolf.
And then we did our Reddit stories.
And we did.
Usual.
It was good.
It was a good one.
Time.
It's a nice one. I'm glad we're back.
I think we did a really good one.
Me
I
too.
feel good about it. Yeah.
Me too, yeah. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the gosh dang bell. Check us out on Patreon, Buy Me Coffee at those websites, /APWSTR.
Mm-hmm.
And check out our gaming channel as well.
Yeah.
And check out straightforcoffee.com / so just that website. I don't know what the
StraightRiverCoffee.com.
And then APWSTR Coffee.
Yes.
Enjoy the rest of the show. Have a wonderful day.
Yeah.
Happy Thanksgiving week afterwards.
After Thanksgiving.
Happy after Thanksgiving.
Time
We're
to
back.
decompress.
Time to decompress.
Time to decompress.
We took this last week off. I'm now thinking I should have taken this week off.
You know, I thought I was coming down with a sickness too. Down with the sickness. But I thought because last night I was like, I was feeling like scratchy in my throat.
Oh, I feel that, yeah.
And
I mean, it's getting cold out there. Cold season's happening now.
Yeah, so it's possible. And I was like, I can't do 2 weeks in a row, you know.
No, I feel that.
But I woke up and I feel fine, so I'm not worried about it.
I'm glad. But yeah, no, fucking happy Thanksgiving to those who have celebrated it.
Yes.
We're back now. We had our own Thanksgiving.
We did.
And we had one with the family.
Mm-hmm.
One was significantly better.
Oh, okay, sure.
Nah,
we're comparing. Let's go.
Let's comparing about. No, okay. How was your Thanksgiving, Sarah? And how are you doing as well?
I'm doing great. I really needed that week, honestly.
No, I feel you. Yeah, I feel a lot more rejuvenated to like actually do. I like that we say we took a week off and then we did 6 hours of recording.
We took a week off from one of the parts of our job.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
but that was enough to feel actually rejuvenated for me.
I feel that. Yeah, same. I was just focusing on my city skylines, my idle games.
I was doing a lot of crochet and thinking about getting back into a lot of stuff in the new year.
Yeah, I feel that.
I'm excited, man.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, this year flew the fuck by.
Yeah, but it also felt like, oh my God.
Forever, yeah. So it's like, finally, this year might be over soon.
I think it's just a bad year, dude. Like, I mean, genuinely, everyone says, like, current year at this time, you know?
No, yeah, but...
Which, whatever. I mean, we're human beings. We have the need... the psychological need to dunk on every saying that gets popular at any point in time, which is every saying now that all of our minds are melded together through the internet.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do feel like 2023 sucked ass. Like,
yeah, 2023 was not
not good. And I've talked to a lot of other people and they also are like, yeah, it was bad.
Yeah, this year sucked. This year
sucked
fucking
ass.
sucked. I'm happy that it's almost over.
Yeah.
And we can put it in the back. Maybe 2020, it's not going to be better.
It's not going to be better. It's not going to magically be better.
It's not going to be better. Next year's a fucking election year for us Americans.
No, it's going to suck. But also...
Oh, God.
That's the whole thing is like, that's the whole thing about Christmas and the New Year, quote unquote, is like...
We're just setting it off. Like,
now is the season of depression.
Yeah.
And to stop people from offing themselves, you have to be like, it'll get better.
It'll get better. Yeah,
maybe.
Maybe potentially.
Hey,
yeah, it'll get better in some ways.
It's why people go to church. It's why the pagan people pray to the fucking moon. Is like, it'll get better this month, this week. It'll get better if I pray.
No, I understand that.
And that's not something to laugh about or joke about even. That's just to stop laughing at them.
I'm not
I can't believe you would do that. That's crazy.
The
The
idea that anytime my camera's not on, I'm just laughing at whatever you're saying.
Yeah,
and being
he's
like,
always laughing and like, boo. Like, that's what he does. He's like, oh, yeah. I'm making fun of everything.
We're reading like the worst Reddit story where it was like, my fucking husband is an abusive piece of shit.
And he's like, oh, I can't stop laughing.
It's like Mike Sequasa
really like,
with old people.
And he controls the edit, so it really puts in the times where he's
yeah,
good.
It's really hard to come with an edit where I don't laugh, actually.
Yeah, it's just very difficult for him. It's why his job is so hard.
I said that weird. Let's take another take real quick.
Okay, let's do another take.
It's weird. It's when it comes to the editing, I'm surprised how often no one notices all the splices in editing.
Yeah.
Because I have to string words together.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's all with a deep fake AI actually now. So even when I'm laughing, it's just a stoic face.
Yeah, let's do a deep fake of Josh right now.
Ha ha ha. See, that was a cut. That was
that was good.
See, yeah, thank you.
And you'll never know if that was real or fake or not.
This is the dumbest fucking thing I've ever done.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. It got pretty off the rails pretty quick.
Yeah, sweet. But okay, yeah, Thanksgiving. How was your Thanksgiving?
Yeah, my Thanksgiving was good.
Same. Yeah.
Thanksgiving.
We had 2 Thanksgivings.
We did,
and I feel like that was definitely needed. Like the having one just you and I, and then one with my family.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah.
I do that for me only.
Yeah, it's not even for.
I would do that normally by myself.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because I think it is a little like I don't know. Maybe it's not cruel. I think is the wrong word, but like I have traditions that come from my family as well that I still do to not go crazy.
Fair, I get that.
The loneliness, crazy with loneliness.
Yeah, and then I have my traditions with my family.
Yeah,
like go to 2J's.
Yeah, that's not really a tradition now, is it? I don't know. Yeah. I think I'm a little judgy. I think sometimes about Thanksgiving for sure. About Thanksgiving traditions of others.
Yeah, but everyone else's but mine. Yeah, I feel
yes, yeah. Absolutely.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was a good Thanksgiving. I'm happy they actually cooked something this year. Like, I actually had a recipe.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Which is just my mac and cheese, but as a side dish.
It was dope.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. I feel like I actually felt more present this Thanksgiving with you and I. That was nice.
Yeah. I mean, that's the whole thing.
I felt the least present ever on the actual Thanksgiving, which is also not, I don't want to like blame anyone. It's just because like when you have a Thanksgiving with family, there's a bunch of people and a bunch of moving parts.
It's cooking is I think what it is. Like your mom hates cooking, which I get it. It sucks.
Who doesn't like cooking?
Like she hates working and she hates cooking, and that I can't blame her for that. But also like mostly how I learned to cook was through Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
and like making green bean casserole and making pies and stuff.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
But I don't know, yeah, so that's why I feel like our Thanksgiving was definitely a nice, like, little fucking...
It was nice.
Nice get-together. We just put on the TV. And...
I like making it small.
Like a small... Yeah, I think that's the thing I've learned is that I'm getting more used to... I feel so... It's really funny because I know, like however many weeks ago I was on this fucking show being like, yeah, Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday.
Yeah,
and then I feel like an asshole now being like, shit sucks.
Fucking sucks.
Shit sucks, dude.
I like my Thanksgiving, I guess.
like my Thanksgiving. Yeah, that's what, I feel that.
And I don't mean like the Thanksgiving of the Pilgrims and Native Americans were best of friends. That's
it's
not
just an excuse
how it
to get together. Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah,
it's an excuse to make food and get together.
Exactly. Yeah, and that's what I take away from it. And like, that's why I'm like, I don't blame anyone for not celebrating it or people who are mad at Thanksgiving.
No.
Like, it's built on genocide.
Yes,
and it's hard nowadays to not separate to separate that. Yeah,
absolutely.
But yeah, I get it. Like, it's fucking
Part of me is like, you know what? I'm fine with the dismantling of Thanksgiving straight up because then I can just cook large meals every week. Like,
why does it have to be we should just be able to have food whenever.
I should be able on Sunday to just make a big ass meal and then I don't have to cook for the rest of the week. I should do that.
That's called meal prepping.
Why have I not done that?
Fitness bros have already figured that out, Sarah.
No, other cultures as well.
Yeah.
Like I roomed with a Jamaican woman, and I don't know where she was born, but she said that when she was growing up, that's what they did, was they would make a big family meal where their whole family would come over.
Yeah, and
then they'd make a big meal, and they would just have the meal throughout the rest of the week.
That's awesome.
I know.
Yeah.
Because I hate cooking.
Yeah, why is it only sanctioned off to 1 week every year for dumbass Americans?
Like, why the fuck do I need to be in there? It's kind of like, remember Pleasantville?
No, I don't think I ever watched that show.
You never watched Pleasantville? Oh my God. Oh my God, I'm annoying because I'm like, what? I'm shaming you for not watching a old ass movie.
I thought you were talking about the show.
Pleasantville.
Is it not a show?
No, it's a movie.
Get in the comments.
Are you thinking about Smallville?
That's probably, you're right. Yeah, that's probably what I'm thinking
Superman one?
Yeah, that's what I thought you were fucking talking about.
You don't know what Pleasantville even is?
No, I don't recall right now.
Oh, shit. So it's Tobey Maguire, Spider-Man. He's not Spider-Man. He is Tobey Maguire.
Yeah.
Some lady that I forgot who she is or what her name is. They're like teens. And they're watching like old TV. Whatever, and they get sucked into the TV.
Now. Yeah, I know what you're talking about now. Yeah,
and it's all black and white basically.
Yeah,
and they're just kind of blah blah blah. But eventually, they sort of go around and they're like, "Oh shit! Like, what? Don't you want to like kiss people?" And they're like, "No, we're not allowed to kiss because it's 50s TV."
Yeah,
family values.
I remember this now. Yeah, I think I remember the basic plot details now. Okay, but yeah, no fucking So yeah, what was the main point of that?
Yeah.
What the fuck were we talking about?
Josh does this all the time now, and it's really weird. You will say like, "No, I don't know
weird.
what that
I'm
is."
unmedicated right now.
It was not weird. Whatever. Okay, criticizing every word that I say. Cool.
I missed this last week. I missed the.
You're not like this outside of here.
Goddamn right I'm not, but right in here in this moment, I'm fucking I'm ready to pounce, dude.
But yeah, so they go in, they're like, "Don't you want to kiss?" And then color comes in, and it becomes like a big battle of like, what about our traditional values on this TV show?
Yeah.
That it's supposed to just be like, whatever. But in Pleasantville, one of the 50, like, traditional values is everyone eats this gigantic breakfast every day, which is like fucking bacon and like eggs and like toast and like all of these, and it's just like
whatever,
this big
like,
spread.
Whatever your idea of the typical American breakfast, like if you went to a diner or something,
like a ridiculous amount of food.
Yeah.
And that's why the wives are always cooking, because they have to make this gigantic meal
every fucking morning,
for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah.
Every day. And that was the tradition of like the women stay in the kitchen so that they can make these large
extravagant meals. Yeah.
And fuck that. Like, why do I every day
just be one big meal one day?
Why am I every day being like, I guess I'll just order out? I don't want to order out because I don't want to cook, and I don't want to fucking like. Why am I torturing myself with that? Why am I not just making a meal on Sunday?
Yeah, and then just rest of the week. Yeah,
like instead of spending an hour and a half every day,
just spend like maybe 2
hours on Sunday.
Yeah,
that's it.
Exactly. I feel that.
Fuck.
Yeah. I agree with that. Yeah, I will say, and I will. The only reason why I think this Thanksgiving really sucked is a lot of external shit. Fucking death of my childhood happened this week.
Yep.
Or at least the final gravestone, I guess, or the final like nail in the coffin of my childhood happened. Where my
family dog
fucking died.
Yeah.
And no one knows how to handle that. So.
What do you mean?
Like just in general, I think it's like what is it? Because we lost a dog like 6 months ago.
Yeah.
And then it happened again.
Yeah.
And like it's very like
pretty
quick,
wild.
rapid succession. Yeah. So I think, and having it happen during Thanksgiving was very like.
It's hard.
It's hard. Yeah. And like going to the house and like it does feel
no
emptier.
Dogs in
no
there
dog.
Now.
Yeah. It's a very. It's not what you want Thanksgiving to feel, and Thanksgiving's supposed to be like a full, happy, like, oh, this house is full. The house was noticeably empty.
Yeah.
And like that, that definitely put it fucking, I can only imagine what my parents are going through, but just being there for 3 hours.
It was a lot.
It was a lot. Yeah, it was a lot. But I think, I don't know, I think tensions were higher than normal this year.
Yeah, and that's the thing is, I love your parents, but they are unpredictable. And it scares me sometimes. To be like, oh God, now their emotions are gonna be off the wall.
Yeah, like no clue what's gonna happen.
Yeah,
we've had this problem before.
Yeah,
my parents sometimes will talk a lot about death.
Constantly.
And this time I had to start pushing back a little bit. I'm like, guys,
no. And if you do push back, they're like, it's a part of life, and it's like, yeah, dude,
don't weaponize saying
Stop
it's a part
that.
of life. Yeah, like
oh my God, and everyone says it now. Like your sisters, like fucking Christy, if you're watching, you're gonna be in the comments like, death is a part of life. I know. I believe you me. I know more than most people
that death is a part of life.
And that's the thing that drives me crazy. I'm like, do you know how many of my family members I've seen die? A lot, because I'm young And they're all like 30 plus years older than me.
Yeah, they're all.
I've been watching them get picked off one by one by God.
70 and over. Yeah, just fucking. Yeah.
Like, Jesus. And you're all talking about you're 50, 30 years old. And you're like, when I die, shut up. Stop it. Wait 20 years and talk about it.
Yeah, wait a little while. Yeah.
Christ, I'm tired of all these people dying. God damn it. Stop talking about it.
But yeah, no.
Can we not do this right now?
Well, that's why, that's why, that's why Thanksgiving was just smothered in death. I don't know why.
Absolutely, just covered.
Yeah.
Covered in junk and smothered.
Fucking, like stray bullets, too, for no reason. Like, my dead cat got brought up right at the end.
Yeah.
Like,
fun and cool.
Listen, I love my family.
They were talking about vets.
They were talking about vets, yeah. And, because they had a shitty vet with the dog that passed earlier, and then they had one good vet, basically, but it was way too late because
they found out that the kidney disease in their dog that passed away this week was not really being treated well by their previous vet, and then they brought it to an emergency vet, and the emergency vet was like, so this is what's going to happen is you should probably put down your dog because she has kidney disease and it's getting worse.
Yeah. Which is tragic. That's very similar to what happened.
And I brought up Leolo. I think it's my fault because I brought up Leolo because I was like, yeah, that happened to us. But there's a problem with vets around here that are like for profit.
Yeah, and also like we were talking about in general too, like with getting doctors around here, it definitely feels like because there's a lot of old people here. There's a lot of like more doctors than normal. Like every strip mall has some sort of like health clinic, some sort of like, and like basically our point was like, a lot of doctors probably come down here thinking they can scam old people.
Yeah, like we were talking about why is there a lower standard of care for doctors in Florida than there are in other states, because she has children in other states that are talking about how they go to doctors and they get care fine. And she's like, well, why do I have to, if there are more doctors here, why is it that I have to go to like 5 or 6 different doctors before they stop selling me some bullshit that they sell out of their office and start actually treating me?
Exactly, yeah.
And so then we were talking about doctors, then we were talking about dentists, because dentists are less regulated and they're the worst, and they were having teeth issues. And then we got onto the topic of the vet.
Yeah, and that just straight bullets. I don't even know how that, like, just I don't know, because I mean that's the problem I've had before, and I started pushing back this time because I'm sick of it. Yeah, talking about death, and and the last time I want to talk about death is this family Thanksgiving get together, fun time, happy. Like,
are you sick about death, or are you sick about your parents talking about themselves dying?
I'm sick about them talking about death because, like, I think because I know that death is part of life.
I mean, how could you forget?
yeah, but like, I mean, because like fucking.
Josh, did you know?
Did you know you're gonna die?
Did you know that death is a part of life and it will happen eventually?
Because I was watching, and this is actually, I was watching this fucking Good Mythical Kitchen. They have that last meal series, and like a couple days ago, and I think it was for Thanksgiving, they had Babish on.
Oh, cool.
And there was like a how my family talks about death. It's a conversation. It's a small mention. Yeah, that grows.
It's a passive aggressive mention.
Almost, yeah. Like, it feels passive aggressive. Yeah,
well, that a passive aggressive mention is like, oh yeah, Susie coming.
Oh, well, when I die, yeah, like
that's how it is.
Yeah, it feels like that. Yeah, so like, but like, I'm listening to them talking about death because it's about their last meal. Yeah, and it's like and they have a much more. I don't want to say mature relationship with death, but it feels like they're aware of it. They don't think about it that much, but because they're aware of it, they're making use of whatever like time we have, And like because like, God, I gotta recommend this death last meal with Babish because he was like so personal and so like it's.
We should watch it, yeah.
Yeah, like I'll rewatch it with you too.
I've never listened to their podcast Ear Biscuits, but it's apparently like that where it's like really, so this is interesting and I love this podcast lore, but it happened like probably 10 years ago now. At some point when you grow up, young children watching this, you blink and it's been 10 years. And you're like, oh yeah, I remember when that started. It was 10 years ago, maybe. And then I'll actually go back and look and it's been 4. Whatever. But yeah, so when Grace Helbig started her podcast, Not Too Deep, the first episode, she talks about how she was on Ear Biscuits and she thought she was going on a comedy show, and she gets there and they start asking her, like, do you believe in God? And she was like, what the fuck are you guys doing? And she would try to she would try to make jokes, and then they would like really dig deep into it. And she was like, I just want to do a podcast where we talk about stupid shit. And I think that's so funny. I think both podcasts are valid. Obviously, we try to walk a line here with that.
Oh yeah, for sure. We've talked about death and also fart jokes. Probably. I don't.
People being poo-poo stinky head.
I don't remember.
I don't even remember. 10 years, I think.
Yeah, but no, fucking yeah. We also walk that line very loosey goosey. You know, fucking. But yeah, no, fucking. Yeah, I don't know.
But we should listen to their podcast because it is very deep.
But like, yeah, listening to like Babish talk about death, talk about all his experiences, I'm like, wow, this is a person who thought about is very introspective and thinks about it all the time. And I feel like there's a casualness with my family with death.
It's like, to me, it feels like they have had a lot of deaths. Like, I'm not saying that they don't have an experience with death.
No, I don't. They've had plenty of experiences with death.
Very many, but I think it's a fearful experience.
Yeah.
And it's not necessarily that they want to think very deeply about it. They just know it's coming and they're afraid.
Yes, yeah.
And that's a very human thing.
Very, I'm also afraid of death, but I also don't let it control me.
Holy shit, when you're 20...
I'm not telling Sarah every day, Sarah, when I die in 70 years.
No, because I would get mad at you. What are we doing?
When I get hit by a bus tomorrow.
Holy shit, I'm fucking 26. It's been 7 years since my dad passed away. I would like to not think about that.
Yeah, exactly.
For like maybe 10 minutes. Just 10 minutes.
10 minutes, yeah.
Just 10 minutes. Can I have some goddamn time in the fucking sun? I only want to think about
death when I have a near miss on a highway because some fucking idiot.
Did that happen?
No.
Okay.
I mean,
Did that happen?
No, I don't think it's happened. The only time we've had a near miss, I think, was when you were working.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank
but
God.
like, yeah, fucking, no, yeah, like, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not driving recklessly. Yeah, like
for the longest time, I was so deeply depressed that I could not give a shit if I passed away. You know, which is the beginning of and the end all of suicidal ideation, which is like, I could just not wake up to, I just don't want to do this anymore. Why, dear God, am I waking up every day?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And I'll just throw myself in front of a building, you know, in front of a building, in front of a car.
I think you could still do some damage if you just ran into a building.
Throw yourself off a building and maybe mixing them together. That was what my brain was doing. But yeah, it's like that's the thing.
You paint a hole on a building and you just run into it.
Like Wile E. Coyote.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's
yeah. And
that'll do some damage.
A pie and I float.
You
3
float
feet
up
off the ground.
and then you fall down. Yeah. But no, yeah, like I don't know. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving. But yeah, like why? Like why do we need this? You know, it's a holiday where you know every holiday you think about like through the years of this holiday, you know what I mean? There's always that feeling.
Yeah.
And if it's filled with death,
yeah, I don't want to fucking show up anymore. If it's gonna devolve into when's our last holiday gonna be? You guys ever think about that? That didn't happen, but like that's gonna happen at some point. It's gonna be 20 years from now, and then they're gonna be like, man, this might be our last Thanksgiving, guys. I don't need to hear that.
I don't need to hear that, especially when you're 50 years old and they're dedicated to thinking that they're old as shit and going to crumble.
Yeah.
It's like, no, you're 50.
You're 50.
Calm down.
You're doing okay.
Like, Jesus.
You guys are fine, please.
Chill out.
Take care of yourselves. Yeah.
Chill out, dude.
Yeah. God. I feel, yeah.
And I've tried.
Other than that, no notes.
I've tried fucking dismantling this behavior in every single possible way I can.
And I appreciate it. I do appreciate it.
Jokes, fucking, you know.
Yeah.
I'm going to live forever. And then they're like, no, you're not. I'm like, well, so far, so good. Classic joke.
Yeah.
Classic joke.
Yeah, fine.
That's a classic. Everyone can pull that. If you have a similar problem, you can do that. See how that works.
Yeah.
They don't like that. No one laughs. No one laughs at that joke. They don't understand that it's a fucking joke.
Yeah.
Just fucking straight up being like, you know, what the fuck? What are you talking about? Like, oh my God, do you remember that time where she would constantly be like, he needs to text me every week so I know that he's alive. when we moved out.
Yeah.
Because you weren't directly in front of her face, she thought that you were dying.
Yes. Yeah, I do remember that.
And instead of coming to you and saying, text me, she would come to me and say, can you text me that he's still alive? Or can you remind him to text me? And I was like,
and I will say,
no,
that's the hardest part about this is that it's knowing what we know now. That was all just projection because there was a slight fear, genuinely of like concern, that was not brought up to me though.
No, she did not communicate this
which
concern.
Is
she thought she had a fatal illness. Or an illness that could be fatal.
And then it wasn't.
And she never communicated this to us. She just started talking about death to the point where I was like concerned about her. Like, is she depressed? Is she suicidal?
Yeah.
That's the thing. And I was like, dude, stop it.
Please stop
this. What's going on? Go to therapy. Like, I can't, and it's like they don't understand that us being like, please stop talking about death is not about us being averted to death. It's about us being like, I want you to live. I love you.
I want you to live and I love you.
I want you to just live.
And also, you got time. Like, you gotta listen.
Can we just calm down and enjoy our lives for once?
I'm 24 years old. I'm not walking into a fucking will office right now, and neither should you guys. Like...
Yeah, like I feel like that's crazy,
Yeah.
But whatever. It's something that we got to deal with. It's just it's your parents' favorite fucking topic. They love it.
See, other families have to deal with like, your conservative uncle or, like talking about Israel Palestine.
Yeah. And we do a little bit.
Yeah, we do a little bit, but we mostly have to deal with fucking death.
Yeah, mostly death.
Yeah. So, that's other than that, though, great Thanksgiving.
All right, food rundown, though.
Food rundown, yeah.
Fuck that shit. Fuck that death shit.
Food tier list of what we had.
Roast ham.
Roast ham that you made?
Yeah.
I give it, that was
I'm
great.
only talking about the food because they didn't make any food.
Yeah, we went to 2J's. Yeah, and if we said 2J's, I would have said fucking C tier.
For the mac and cheese that you got?
For the mac and cheese that I had, yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of hit and miss on that.
Yeah.
And you did spoil yourself with your good mac and cheese.
Yeah, and like fucking, I did toss it the second we got home. I was like, I'm not saving this. I'm not fucking.
The pastrami was good on top.
Pastrami was good on top, but it did not blend well with the cheese, the mac and cheese for me.
Yeah, they didn't really do the liquidy part.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, roasted ham, that was really good. Do I have to give it like an actual I'd say it's an A at least.
Yeah, I thought so too. An A is good because it was burned on the top.
But still, it didn't really take away from it.
It was burned sugar, so you could still eat it and be fine. So,
all right, yeah, A tier. Next thing.
It was tiny too. It was like this big. It was like so cute. It was just big.
It was like it was a really small ham.
Yeah, it was nice.
All right, that was easy.
Mashed potatoes. Bob Evans.
It's S tier.
S tier.
Oh, it's A tier.
It was literally just Bob Evans. You throw it in the microwave, take it back out.
Don't fuck up perfection. All right, listen. I mean, it's good.
That's my personal philosophy now. Is like I'm not going to make everything handmade because why?
Yeah, why
would I put that on myself? If I know that
it's gonna take 15 minutes and we both like it, fuck it. Yeah,
if we both not even 10 minutes, I think. But
next year I'll find our mashed potatoes recipe and we'll compare and contrast.
We don't have to. We know that we like it. What's the point?
Yeah, and also why put a headache on ourselves too?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Also A. How about that?
Gravy was also from that little packet.
That it wasn't that bad. It was B.
Yeah.
Yeah, B. All right.
Fun. The only thing I don't like about that is that it congeals.
It did congeal a little bit. That was what I was worried about too. Yeah. Fine enough. Green bean casserole.
I fucking love that shit. Is S plus.
S plus. I'm gonna also put it in an A.
I didn't even season it this year.
You didn't really?
No, I didn't even put any seasoning in, and I fucking forgot. And I was like, oh god, it's gonna be ass. It was awesome.
It was still good. Yeah, it was still good.
It was still great.
Yeah.
And
it's getting an A though because there was a stem in my fucking green beans.
Was there?
Yeah, there was. Yeah.
Oh wow, that's on the green bean manufacturer.
Yeah. Fuck you, green bean manufacturer.
I get the cut green beans. Fucking okay, but this is my thing about the green bean casserole.
Okay,
right?
Yeah.
You have to follow the French onion recipe on the back of the French onion package.
Yes.
You can't. I've seen so many different types of green bean casserole this year. I don't know what you guys are doing, but you need to shut up and stop doing that.
You gotta follow the list. Yeah.
Just follow the list. That's all I do is follow the list. It ends up being good every single time. You've never liked green bean casserole before I made it, and then I made it, and you were like, yes, I like it now.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even try it the first time I made it. You thought it was gross. And then you tried it, and you were like, yes.
Oh, yeah, that's good. Yeah. No, yeah.
Like,
just follow the list. Yeah.
Why everyone thinks it's gross? Everyone thinks it's white trash. Just make the directions. Just follow.
We have the internet and recipes.
Fucking directions.
You don't need to
not
just
even
plop
the internet. Not even the internet. It's not even. You don't even need a phone. Your grandma could do this. You just have to read.
Reading's hard though, Sarah. You ever thought about that?
Apparently, we have the most information ever in the world right now, and
yet,
no one knows how to fucking read directions. I've seen people put saltines on fucking green bean casserole. I've seen people use the fucking shoelace, the shoestring green beans.
I thought you were. I thought it was genuinely shoelaces for a second. That'd be funny.
The ones where they cut them vertical.
Oh,
and they make them real thin. That's your green bean casserole? Stop putting almonds in there. Stop that. Stop putting fucking almonds in there. That shit is weird. I don't know what you're fucking doing. I've seen people make the French onion green bean casserole without putting milk in it, which is like, that's a whole ingredient you're not putting in there. That's an entire one.
Why even put green beans in there if you're not going to put the milk in? Yeah.
It's like those recipe reviews where it's like...
I didn't realize this was gonna be a huge
No, yeah, that's why I brought it up.
Okay.
Fucking it's like those recipe reviews where it's like a cake or whatever. It's like 3 eggs, cup of flour, a cup of sugar, milk, butter.
I don't know. I just put a cup of sugar in the
I
oven.
subbed out the flour for mayonnaise and it sucks shit. 1 star. Like, yeah, no way, dog.
I have seen that before. You're right. Yeah.
No
it's like
fucking way.
You use the ingredients.
I can't believe this recipe tastes like mayonnaise. No, you put mayonnaise in the cake and now it tastes like mayonnaise. Like, I don't know how else to explain this to you, my guy.
I forgot about that.
Like, yeah. I made the cake and then I threw it on the ground. Now it looks like shit. 1 star. No fucking way, dude. Whoa. The consequences of your actions.
I put all the ingredients together and then I put the bowl in the microwave for only 1 second and it came out like goop.
And it came out cold. This recipe sucks shit.
Unsubscribe. I feel that, yeah. Just follow the ingredients. Follow the list.
If you don't know how to cook, get out. Get out. Stop cooking.
Get out of my fucking kitchen, chef.
Stop it. If you don't know how, and it's not even if you don't know how to cook. If you don't know how to read, get out. That's all you have to do is read.
Just read, yeah.
Thanksgiving is one of the most simple meals ever. It's just you throw shit in the pan and you put it in the oven.
And then you call it a day. You're going on break. Yeah. That's fair.
God damn it.
But your green bean casserole was good, so I'm going to give it
it was S+. Fucking... What else did we make?
Mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese. S+.
S+,
It's always S+.
Yeah. I never fuck it up.
And it was shells this time. I do like the shells.
Yeah,
better.
Shells. I will say, yeah, I'm used to the fucking the great value shells, so it was a little weird having a bunch of smaller shells.
Oh yeah, it was the actual rotini ones.
Yeah, it was like name brand. I was like, ooh, fancy.
Perella, whatever it's called.
Yeah. I will say, I think I actually prefer Public shells more than any other one.
Public shells?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Like Publix branded shells?
Yeah, like they're like regular ass,
wow.
like, yeah.
Okay, interesting.
I don't know why, but yeah, I'd still give it an A.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah.
Apple pie.
That was also an A. Yeah, I haven't eaten a lot of it, but I need to try it with the ice cream.
Yeah, I got vanilla ice cream. It's really good.
Easy, nice. Next,
pumpkin
speed
pie.
run. F tier. Fuck pumpkin.
He didn't even try it.
Pumpkin sucks.
He hates
Fuck
pumpkin.
all of you guys. This
it was fucking delicious.
This popularization of pumpkin is fucking bullshit.
No,
all right?
It was fucking delicious. It had powdered ginger. It was really good. This is perfectly spiced.
Yeah, what else is in it? Pumpkin. Dumb.
Yes, pumpkin.
Stupid. Ridiculous.
It was awesome. I
Tastes like dog
baked
shit.
the crust. It was great.
Yeah, but also what else is in it? Pumpkin, and it sucks. So stop. Don't fucking try and dress up a goddamn pumpkin.
I made it specifically so that only I would eat it straight up.
Goddamn right. Yeah.
And I have a whole pie in there, and I was gonna offer to bring a pie over, and I was like, literally, no, fuck you.
This is for me. Yeah.
This is for me.
That's fair. I think that's all we had too, wasn't it?
Was it? Mashed potatoes, gravy, cream and casserole. Oh, stuffing. Stuffing was kind of.
It was
like
mid.
B.
Yeah.
It was the Pepperidge Farm one.
Yeah, it was weird. Yeah.
I like the Stofers more.
Yeah, that'd be. Yeah, I agree with that. I think that's it though. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
It was a good Thanksgiving and it was a good week off.
What about 2J's food?
Oh, that was. I'm gonna say that was a C. I think I just had a bad menu item.
Yeah, you did.
That's it.
You should have got the Thanksgiving meal.
I should have gotten the hot dogs. You can't fuck up a hot dog. Like, you can't.
Yeah, true. Well, I mean, honestly, it's 2J's. Why is that 2J's so hit and miss? It's so crazy.
I don't know. It's weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
But okay, that was Thanksgiving.
We're done.
Done Thanksgiving. Before we do the fan fiction, I want to talk about 2 pieces of media.
Yes.
One I'm going to recommend, and the other one I'm going to shit on.
And I will recommend
super
that
hard.
one.
I'm gonna hate it. I'll start with real quick. Scott Pilgrim
Takes Off.
Sarah, what did you think?
That was really good.
Yeah,
I really liked it. I think if you're a person who really loves Scott, you're gonna dislike it. But honestly,
you should dislike it.
Why are you a fan of the books?
Yeah, I will say, yeah, I want to touch on this real quick because I don't want to spoil it because you really need to go into it with no information about what's happening.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah, I want to give a high recommendation, especially if you like the movie. I will say,
if your least favorite character in Scott Pilgrim is Scott, you're gonna love
this show. Yeah,
yeah.
And I think this show does a lot of justice to a lot of characters that maybe didn't hit a lot of time in the movie or in the books. I've only read the first part of the book, but I will say I really enjoyed this show.
I really enjoy it. There's a lot of things that it resolves, actually.
Yes, I agree with that.
I straight up did not expect it to.
I was actually really worried the first episode.
Me too.
I was genuinely like, what the fuck is we're just going to redo everything?
That's what I thought. I was fully signed up for the regular,
like, oh, we're just watching the movie again. It's not the movie.
It's not the movie. It's a completely separate thing.
I don't even think it's the books.
No, it's not.
I think
the books don't happen.
And I will say
the books happen like the movie that came out with Scott Pilgrim with Michael Cera.
Yeah, and I will say I'm happy that it came out the way it did, especially since it's by the original guy too. Like, I will say this is the best way you could make Scott Pilgrim in year of our Lord, current year 2023.
Yeah, well, and the sort of apologizing for the missteps of the that happened in the nuanced sort of, like, there's a big criticism with Scott Pilgrim, which is that, a lot of the shit he does is like almost like morally criminal, like really fucked up shit, like dating Knives when she was 17 and he's like 23.
Yeah, they actually put a pretty big spotlight on it, which I'm very happy with.
Yes, I think so too.
Yeah, and the themes of like loss and guilt, not even loss, but like just guilt about, atoning for mistakes.
The best way that I've seen, yes, actually from a creative standpoint.
Yeah.
Because that's not necessarily what the theme is in the
I'm definitely looking at it from
like Brian Lee O'Malley making the book series to making this show as it's like a prequel or a sequel. It's like a spiritual successor, I guess.
That's definitely the best way to put it.
Yeah.
I love this show.
It's
actually,
really
it's
good.
Really good.
It's fantastic. The United States of Whatever. I haven't thought about that song in years.
Yeah, that song came in like the 3rd or 4th episode, and that song hasn't been stuck in my head for weeks. It is now probably going to be in my Spotify Wrapped, even though there's only a week left.
Yeah.
Just because it's a nice 1 minute 30 song.
It's beautiful.
That I can run to and fucking vibe. But yeah.
And that's not a spoiler. It's just a funny song.
It's a great song. Listen to that song. So 3 pieces of media.
So those two I recommend. And then Kiki came up to me and she was like, and I'm like, whatever.
Yeah, no, it's really good. God, it's the best song I've heard in a long time. Speaking of songs, because I want to rush through this quick because I know you're gonna tell people to listen to this, and I think that's a fucking crime. You should not listen
this deeply about this.
I'm pissed off. See, okay, Sarah, this is where you're wrong.
Okay.
Because you're telling a drummer, a guy that
you're
used to
a drummer now?
I'm a beat maker. I'm a drummer.
Oh my god.
No, okay, someone who used to play drums. This album pisses me the fuck off.
Yeah.
And I will say that is my personal like judgment coming in, and if I took that away, it still is not great.
Really?
Wow. So it's been 10 years apparently since Daft Punk released their final album, Random Access Memories.
Yeah.
They released two different things. They released a single earlier this year that was like a demo basically for a song that didn't make it onto the album.
That's interesting.
And they included it in like the 10th anniversary like a re-release basically.
Yeah.
But they also released Random Access Memories (Drumless).
Yeah.
Which I don't like and I could not finish.
Wow.
I could not listen to this entire album. I skipped through some parts of it because there's a lot of it really feels lifeless.
Really?
For me. Compared to what it sounds like with drums, a lot of and drumless is also not the right word. Percussionless is a better one.
Yeah, like there's no even like tambourine or clapping or something.
None of that, and it doesn't work for me.
Can you tell I didn't listen to the original album?
You have not listened to the original album. I've listened to the original album. There's the third song. Here's my example of when it really doesn't work. The third song is like Giorgio by something. I can't remember the name of it right now.
Okay.
But there's a part in it because it's like with an interview with the guy that basically invented disco.
Oh, cool.
Which also, this is where a lot of like my genre fusion like mindset of this comes out, where it's like a lot of it's very funk and disco and very like Get Lucky without drums does not.
Oh, it's just different.
It's different. It's very different.
That's my opinion. It's just very different.
And the good qualities of it, there's one good quality is that you can listen to all of the other parts that aren't being destroyed
by drums.
Yeah. And I will say, when I listen to it with drums now, hear those now. I hear those parts, and I think that's great.
Yeah.
However, during that song I'm talking about, the third song,
it's not the original album, which is still easily accessible by everyone.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
that you can just go fuck off and listen to instead of complaining.
I would be genuinely pissed off if they like just replaced the audio files.
That would be epic. I think I would be more in their favor if they did that.
This feels like an April Fool's prank. That's what it feels like to me. But okay, so in that song, he's talking about like the guy that they're interviewing is talking, which I believe his name is Giorgio. Yeah. He's talking about having a click track, and in the song, there's a click track going off, but they just cut it out. They cut out the
click track.
They cut out the click track while this guy's talking about the click track.
That's really interesting, because I think if I'm thinking about like drumless, I wouldn't necessarily think of a click track, but maybe it's like in the making of it, they needed a click track for the drummer, I guess. I will say I'm a shitty guitarist and I do play with a click track because I don't have an internal rhythm. My internal rhythm is fucked up.
Same. Don't it's fine.
So I do have to play with a click track.
But it's weird because like during that part of the song, there's also no drums. It's just the click track while he's talking, and there's like a little bit
that too.
And there's a little bit of like funk going on in the background as well, or I guess disco. I'm getting the genres mixed up. It's a fusion album, whatever.
Yeah.
But like literally just the click track's gone, and then the drums are gone throughout the rest of the song. Obviously, there's one song, I think it's Touch, that has a really good hi-hat beat, and part as it like starts ramping up. And it's gone, and it really it's hard to listen to for me because I think the hi-hats really make that song work in that ramp up.
I'm a fucking idiot like about Daft Punk. Like
that's fair.
Met many young men who are obsessed. And
I will say I don't consider myself obsessed with Daft Punk.
It sounds like you are.
It really does sound like it. Like I wasn't like if this album never come out, I would just listen to like the 3 songs that I like from them that's in my rotation.
Yeah,
which is also like not. I'm more of a Death Grip stan than I am a Daft Punk stan. Yeah, but this album's I guess triggered something in me.
Well, do you have to be one or the other?
Yeah, to be. You can only, those are the two genders of music.
Well, I guess why bring up Death Grips?
Well, because I guess that's a band I actually enjoy a lot more.
Very percussive, also. Band.
Yeah, a very percussive band.
I understand.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess
that's probably the comparison here. Like if Death Grips made a drumless,
that'd be epic. I think.
No, I would actually. Are
you fucking saying to me that if they put out like a single of just MC Ride going like blah 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 blah, blah and it's just him?
I don't think it would go as hard. I genuinely don't think it would go as hard. I think the drums.
I'm literally shocked Pikachu face right now.
Beware. Think of Beware.
Yeah.
When it's ramping up and then it goes into those hi-hats, the fucking
the wah.
Yeah, during that part without hi-hats. I think, and even the kick drum and snare.
I think it could be sinister.
I don't know. I think drums are a really important part.
I just don't think it would be loud. I just think it would be sinister.
It needs to be loud though.
It doesn't need to be loud.
It need to be loud, Sarah.
No, it doesn't.
Loud music must be loud. Drum loud.
It's funny to me, I guess, seeing this because I was listening to it and I was having a new musical experience. And in my interpretation, having a new musical experience is a gift already.
You
know? So I was already happy that I'm listening to new music. And then I'm like, okay, it's kind of interesting. We were listening to it on a drive.
Yeah.
And I was falling asleep. Not because it was boring, but because it was just like, this is more cinematic now.
Okay, interesting. And I assume that's the vibe they're going for.
Yeah.
Because I know there's a lot of orchestral elements in the original album.
They got lost, probably.
That maybe got lost because they put a simple drum beat on it, but like fucking, not even simple, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. So, but I guess that's the vibe that they're going for, but it really does not hit for me.
Wow.
It doesn't. And I don't know what part of me is causing it to not hit. It might be the selfish drummer part.
It seems like there's a attitude. You know what I mean? I want to know what their thought process is. If it's purely creative, then I like it. But if it's like, we don't want to make just a dance album. We think this album is God's gift to humanity.
And I don't know what it is because they're not making new music.
Dunk on dance. Like, that's the whole point, is celebrating disco, which was seen as a shitty, vapid dancing genre, when really,
no, it's a very like
technical, interesting. I mean, like, you know, it's the idea of like, yeah, it's got a catchy melody. Taylor Swift, she just writes catchy melodies. She doesn't play guitar.
Taylor Swiftly, no, but
Taylor Swift. But no, like, but that is hard to do. It is its own skill to write something that connects emotionally with a large group of people and also make it catchy enough to stick in their brains is a very powerful artistic skill.
I get,
So if they're dunking on that, then I think that's shitty.
I think that's a little shitty. I think it's a little, And I think that the hardest part again is that this was their last album. They haven't made any new music. They only released one song that was also from the recording of that album.
Yeah.
So it's like, is this going to be the last thing that they drop? Like,
I don't know.
Like if they did like a Discovery Drumless.
Do you think if one of them died, they'd tell us?
I think they would. I think
they'd tell us his name?
We'd find out.
Or her name?
We know
or
their
name. Do you know their names?
Yeah, their names are on Wikipedia, I think.
I thought we didn't know who they were. That's the whole point.
Well, I think we don't know their faces.
Oh.
I think that's what it is. But I think the names are known to people.
Who are they?
let's dox them right now.
I've never dox them.
Let's dox them, dude.
They make public music.
I know. Let me see.
What the
All right, Daft Punk. Reddit podcast. A podcast will say this relationship canceled for doxing Daft Punk names live on air.
We're not talking about their fucking addresses. I'm talking about like what other music do they make?
I don't know if they make other music right now. I think they've genuinely stopped. Okay, so it's a French electronic music duo by Thomas Bangalter. Is how I'm gonna say that because I don't know how to actually say it.
Okay.
And Guy Manuel de Hamam Cristo. So yeah, those are their names.
Do they have Wikipedia entries?
They do. Let's see. Do they got faces? No, it's just they're Daft Punk. Which honestly, good on them. Having a private.
Read if they've done anything else.
Let me see. Okay.
Do they write?
Career. It looks like they've done. Okay, so let's see. So they met in a school, and then fucking Daft Punk. I don't know if they've made anything else. They've produced other people's albums. So the guy I'm reading right now, Christo, Sebastian Tellier's album Sexuality in 2008, and then worked with Sebastian on the Kavinsky song Night Call, and then featured on My God is Blue. Yeah, so I don't know. Oh, they've also worked with The Weeknd too. They did Starboy.
Interesting.
Yeah. I remember Oh, and I Feel It Coming. Interesting, huh? So yeah, they've worked on a few things here and there, but I don't think they've actually released music under their own name or like as a different project. I think they just work with other people. Or at least that one guy did. I don't know about the other guy.
I thought it was something like MF Doom, where he just, he used to be a rapper and then came back and became MF Doom and didn't want to be seen by his previous thing.
Don't know.
And maybe we're not going to know until he dies.
Yeah. I feel you. So, I don't know.
Like Banksy. Like when Banksy dies, do you think anyone's going to tell us who he is? Probably not.
Probably not.
Feel like.
I think, it kind of ruins the mystique, yeah.
Yeah.
You need a little bit of an anonymity, I think.
It is interesting, the manufacturing of mystery.
Yeah. I agree with that. It's
yeah.
Fascinating.
Interesting. I don't know.
I don't recommend it.
I thought it was good.
I mean,
I listened to a couple of them, and I've never listened to the first album, and I was like, all right.
Maybe in a re-listening, it might grow on me more. I haven't totally given up on it.
Okay.
But it's definitely like, I'm going to need to spend a day or two.
I think you're just too much of a fan of the first one to like the new one.
It's really... God, because like it just slaps so hard. I don't know, like the original album.
Do you find that this is like when you find a cover of a song and you don't know the original song, and then you go and listen to the original song? Do you find that you mostly go back to the cover that you first found as if it were the original song?
Sometimes. I think
do
it
that
depends. A lot. Yeah.
Like the first one I listen to is always the one that is in my mind.
Okay.
That I've grown attached to.
That might be what it is, yeah.
There are only a few exceptions.
Yeah, there are exceptions. Like I know
both ways.
Yeah, I think Iris is one of them. I really enjoy both.
The Phoebe Bridgers.
In that case too, it's also very specifically a
completely different tone
and feel, even though it's the same lyrics.
Which is really how you're supposed to do covers.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Not exactly the same.
Yeah, but like I think that's I love both of those songs, even though they're the same lyrics at least.
Yeah,
I don't know. Yeah, because I feel like maybe that's what's happening here because you listen to the Drumless one first.
Yeah, and I like that one now.
Yeah, but then I'm a ram head,
so I'll never know.
You'll never know the official
feeling of listening to this album for 10 years and then it gets released.
Without drums
and being like, oh my God. So I can't connect.
I know you've definitely listened to at least Get Lucky. Do you think if you listen to Get Lucky Drumless, do you think that would be different?
I mean, it would be different.
Yeah.
But I don't think I would dislike it.
Okay.
Because, I mean, honestly, Get Lucky was played so hard on the radio. It was just kind of like, I think of Get Lucky as just a stupid dance song now.
Really? Okay.
That everyone on Reddit was like, oh my God. And
I will say I'm definitely disconnected from whatever the feeling was in 2013, and like it's like because I remember enjoying Get Lucky, but like listening to it now, I definitely like it more as like a fucking.
That's the thing with disco though, is like that happens a lot. Is disco was created and people are referencing disco and they like the things that they reference disco in, but then they go back and listen to the original disco and they're like, meh. Don't like it. So it's interesting to see it happen again.
Yeah, just. As history repeats, we learn nothing, you know?
I mean, if you're good at music, quote unquote good at music, really doesn't mean anything. But, if you make music, someone's going to like it.
Yeah.
I don't know how much crap music I've made that there are always 12 people
that are just like...
I'm a Sarah head.
Yeah.
I haven't released music in like 10 years.
But I'm still a Sarah head.
But I'm still a Sarah head. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's like, I mean, it's crap compared to Bob Dylan. Yeah. But it's like, what's the point? Should we just stop doing things,
No, we shouldn't stop doing things. I agree with that.
Exactly, yeah.
Damn. I get maybe listen to it, maybe.
I say listen to it to make Josh mad.
I'm not fucking...
Make it a big thing. Make everyone listen to it and be like, oh my God. I like tweet about it even if you haven't listened to it.
I'm going to start learning drums
and
again.
Say like, do it. Do it to make Josh play drums again. That's great. That's a great creative goal. Go on Twitter and be like,
why must everything I do have to be out of spite, though? That's really the question here.
Because that's how you're fueled. You're just a generator fueled by spite. Just accept it. The fucking go on Twitter and be like, I love the new Daft Punk album and I hate drums. Yeah.
Fuck.
And then you'll force Josh to become the best drummer
If I get a single mention in my fucking tweets, I'm gonna delete Twitter from my phone.
Mention him.
Do not.
That's also a good thing. Deleting Twitter from your phone. Yeah, you should do that.
We're gonna go on Blue Sky, where I'm safe in my bubble.
Add him on Blue Sky.
Don't you fucking shut the fuck up.
DM him. Flood his DMs.
Okay, don't DM me. Genuinely, do not DM me. I don't need that fucking stress in my life. Fucking fucker. Speaking of stress in my life, let's One Direction.
One Direction Wolf Story.
Yeah, let's get this show on the fucking road.
Let's fucking get this done. Yeah.
Come on, there's some bread and butter we got to get to. All right, we've done our personal fucking talk about art thing.
Fuck that.
Let's give the people what they want.
Let's read some trash.
Let's read some garbage. Let's read some fucking bullshit.
Let's all forget about the insane shit that we just heard on Thanksgiving and listen to some more insane shit.
Yeah, about being a little werewolf and getting kidnapped by One Direction in public. So now everyone knows that One Direction kidnapped a werewolf. But also, I don't know if they're they're still working with Simon Cowell, so I guess they're somewhat popular, probably, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Whatever. Okay, chapter 5.
I need a drink. Hold on, sorry. Just real quick.
Yeah. Okay. Chapter 5. Jules' POV. Wouldn't it be easier to just carry her in while she's asleep, a voice asked. Well, I guess, another replied. Somebody picked me up, forcing me to tame the urge to bite them. I was still half asleep, not wanting to wake up. I knew I would have to face them again. Let's take her inside and set her down. I have a pretty good excuse. Liam's POV. Louis picked up Jewel, who was still asleep in her wolf form. We walked into Simon's office, bit of nervousness bubbling in my stomach.
Wait, are we actually going to have Simon Cowell in this?
Yeah,
like,
he's going to be a character.
Real? Oh my god, yes. Actually, though, yes. I'm so excited for this.
Hi, we're here to see Simon Cowell, Harry told the woman at the front desk. She flicked her overly manicured finger to the plastic chairs over in the corner. He's got all that money. He can't spring for more than plastic chairs.
Is it just like
go and get some fucking chairs from the Walmart.
Like they get like it's a fucking doctor's office.
Yeah.
With the interlinking chair.
Yeah.
Dude, oh my god. Spend a little bit of money, Cowell.
Spend a little bit of money, Cowell. Jesus.
Can't be fucking so goddamn
what a selfish fucker.
What usually there's like a couch or something, right?
Yeah,
like I guess I assume
yeah. Shit. But no, that's expensive.
Nah, we need to get those fucking the Home Depot chairs that are like that are just sitting out because they're so goddamn cheap. No one.
They're like $20 CVS beach chairs.
Yeah, the foldable ones.
Yeah, the foldable chairs.
What if we have to move office, guys? We have to have it be able to be portable.
Yeah.
And you're just sinking lower and lower into the ground. God.
That's funny. Hi, we're here to see Simon Cowell. Plastic chairs. Go sit over there while I give him a ring, she said, smacking her gum. We nodded and walked over to the chairs. We sat down, Louis cradling Jewel as if she was a baby. She's adorable when she sleeps, Niles said, looking at her.
How big is Jules?
I thought she was big. She's a wolf.
That was the whole she's a goddamn wolf.
She's not like a little doggy.
Yeah,
she's a big
it's not
wolf.
Like a cat, holding a little baby.
So I'm assuming that he's carrying a giant wolf like this with the dog over
even if it's like a
shoulder.
large dog. Yeah, you have to carry
But it's like a baby, so it's like this.
So
yeah, I think it's like this.
How?
That's hilarious.
Like a cadaver, like a fucking corpse. How? How are you carrying? I'm sorry, that's where I go. If you're holding something like this,
death, everybody.
When I do it though, it's awesome.
She's adorable when she sleeps, Niles said, looking at her. Zane smacked him on the back of his head. She's 15. Whoa.
Don't like this. Don't like this. Don't like this anymore. As a 24-year-old man, I do not condone this. What
the fuck is going on? I did not expect this.
So there was a slap.
She's a wolf.
She's a wolf, but also...
Okay, I'm going to read this again.
Yeah, let's go back. Before we had a statutory thing going on, let's rewind real quick, because, yeah.
She's adorable when she sleeps, Niles said, looking at her. Zane smacked him on the back of his head. She's 15, he said. Niall rubbed the back of his head. I mean like a puppy, not like that, he retorted. Sheesh. I think that says more about Zane than it does about Niall.
That maybe that's fair. Maybe, yeah. Maybe
is it supposed to be like, small boy, he's so innocent. He's not thinking about having sex with a dog.
I guess that's what it's supposed to be. Yeah, think about the words you just said, Sarah, and realize that this is our life now. Yeah, Sarah. What the fuck is this show? I don't... We leave for one goddamn week and I forget everything, and then I'm like, wait, this is our fucking job? Really? This is what we do for a living? No, yeah, so okay. Okay, hold on.
Oh, fuck.
So okay,
I gotta keep going.
yeah, keep going, because I don't want to sit in this silence for so goddamn long and lose my mind. Okay, okay.
I chuckled along with Harry. You two fight like a married couple, Harry teased. Hey, Niall and Zane said, glaring at him. Aw, Zeal, I cooed. Zyle.
So we're shipping, yeah, Zyle.
Zane and Niall. I cooed, which earned him a punch. Which earned a punch on the arm. He's ready for you, the secretary lady said from across the room. We all stood and walked down the hall. We went up a lift. Author's note. I think that's what British people call it. I don't know for sure.
I think that's what British people call it. Those fucking backwards inbred British.
Dude, that's so me. I have a British friend now, and every once in a while I'll say something like, "Oh yeah, he's a fucking legend," and then I'll be like, "Why did I say that? I never have said that before in my entire life." And it always comes out clunky and terrible.
Yeah, because it's like you're saying, yeah.
I'm just thinking about shit. Yeah.
Yeah, in the British vernacular of like.
And I'm not like putting it in there, but it sounds like I am. You know what I mean?
No, I feel you. Yeah, I get it. Yeah. So it's like, yeah, and it's also really funny because like elevator and lift are very obviously the same. Like I think most people know. Yeah.
Trunk and boot.
Yeah, trunk.
Call it the boot.
They call it a boot.
Yeah.
Like the car trunk, is that what we're talking?
Yeah, the car trunk.
Called a boot?
Yeah, it's a boot.
That's
the trunk is like a suitcase.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's fair. All right.
They have different words for different things. It's not biscuits, cookies.
Man who just found out that fish and chips are actually French fries. No, sorry.
Yeah, chips are French fries.
Yeah. No, I get it. Yeah, fucking interesting. Fascinating. I didn't know that. I'm
learning love
something.
Actual chips, though.
They do. Yeah, they call crisps.
Crisps.
Yeah.
They fucking love that
Author's
shit.
note. I think that's what they call it.
I think that's what they call it. Okay,
yeah.
let me move
Sorry,
on.
yeah, bring it back. Let's, yeah.
Niall was humming along to the music. Zane began looking in the mirror wall to be sure his hair was okay. Got him. While Harry was sitting there clicking the same button over and over again. Soon there was a ding. We stepped out of the lift, walking down to his office. Niall knocked on the door.
So this is always, so hold on, now let's rewind, because I guess it doesn't matter where this is happening, but this is for sure happening in the UK now. Is this also?
Yeah, I think that's all supposed to be in the UK.
Fair enough. Okay, sorry. Okay.
Okay, let me do my Simon voice.
Oh, you actually gonna do a Simon voice? I was wondering, because I actually haven't heard Simon Cowell speak in like years, so I'm like, if you say any, like,
I'm gonna try to do one. It's gonna be very accurate. Okay.
Okay, it's gonna be super accurate. Okay.
Come in.
On the money. On the money.
I think that's the best I could have done.
I think you tried. You at least golden sticker. You tried.
Just a big yeah. Simon's voice said from inside, unmistakably Simon's voice.
Yeah, no doubt at all.
Here we go, Zane muttered as Harry opened the door. Author's note. Bwah ha 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 ha. Wait, hold on, let me do that again. Bwah ha 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 ha. Anyways, sorry y'all, I won't be updating very much. I'm moving, and yeah, we're constantly working and doing things, but I'll try. Keep in mind, I have two other accounts I have to keep track of. Sorry, it's short. From L. P.S. Comment Wolfies if you want a chapter dedicated to you.
What? Okay.
What is that fucking
what the fuck? Yeah, why is there a huge guffaw of laughter? Because because he said let's do this?
No, I think just the author's note.
Why? What's the fucking joke? What's so goddamn funny? You just said Simon Cowell's here, and then you just laughed at him like a little freak. I don't know what the like.
think you're looking into this a little too much.
You wrote something on the fucking internet. Yeah, I'm gonna look into it a little too much. Yeah. Also, you got burner accounts too. You got 2 other burner accounts.
I mean, you know.
Fair. Yeah, have a burner account. This is a group
account, though.
It's a group account. People. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, this is a coalition of.
There's a co-op of writers who love writing about One Direction, stealing werewolves.
Simon Cowell. Has to know about. So what's Simon Cowell gonna fucking do to help them? I want to know. Let's see. Yeah.
Okay. Chapter 6. Louis' POV.
Just fucking.
Hello, boys. Who is this? Simon said, looking at Jewel.
Yeah. Okay. No, I'm not laughing at all.
Why? It's a very serious.
This is a very serious show.
Accent. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a very We would never do anything to besmirk.
We would never make jokes. Like, if you guys think we're funny,
we're never made a joke in our life.
Completely serious.
Yeah, I would never mock world famous asshole Simon Cowell.
I would never.
World famous piece of shit. Why the fuck did we give him 7 different goddamn shows during the mid 2010s and ruin my goddamn life, Joshua Chinlin's goddamn life? Cowell.
Why your life? What did he do to affect you?
Because I hate him.
I don't like him either. Yeah.
Yeah. Most unlikable man.
He's the best.
No, I love him so much. Yeah.
Our new dog. We decided to get one because we're all bored. We've had her for a couple of days, Liam replied. Simon nodded. Do you know why I called you here? Simon asked, raising his eyebrows without giving us time to answer. He pulled out a magazine from under some paperwork. On the front cover was Harry with human jewel slung over his shoulder. The words read, Harry Styles along with the rest of the boy band One Direction are kidnappers?
Okay, so now, finally there's some goddamn consequences.
Thank you.
Because, they just kidnapped someone.
More than we ever got in the first Wolf story, gotta be honest.
Yeah, which is awesome. Great.
0 consequences.
So now,
Yeah.
So now we have confirmation that they are famous in this universe as well.
Mm-hmm.
But the only consequence is now going to be Simon Cowell yelling at them. It has to be now.
The ultimate consequence.
No, it's not the It's not the ultimate consequence. That consequence is handed out like fucking fucking candy on Halloween night. Who hasn't been yelled at by Simon Cowell?
Joshua, listen to me. Joshua, listen.
It's the slap on the wrist of punishments
between 25 to life.
And being yelled at by Simon Cowell?
Death. And being yelled at by Simon Cowell, rule 3s, I would choose death. Now, I have been depressed since I was 8 years old, so I might be a little biased, but I would choose for the death of which I long for the most.
Being yelled at by Simon Cowell isn't fucking special. It's you. If you're in his presence, he's gonna yell at you. It doesn't matter what you've done. Fucking if you win a Nobel Peace Prize. Right.
So Josh is saying Simon if you know that someone's going to yell at you and they yell at you and you get upset, it's your fault.
I'm not saying
that's what he just said.
I'm not saying
that's what Josh said.
Don't
just now.
Fucking put words in my mouth, you fucker.
Josh said it. Josh said it.
Josh
said that. You just victim blamed. Yeah, the victim blamer.
I'm just
Josh's
saying.
piss corner, but it's just victim blamer.
I'm not putting that
over
on
you.
I edit these, motherfucker. I'm not putting that in.
And then like a big like a jail. You know how it comes down and it has like the prison.
Oh, you want me to steal
thing?
from Brad Taste in Music? Yeah, thanks. No, I love stealing from my fellow content creators.
It's a basic ass idea. What are you, Illuminati? Guys,
you're just saying shit now to make me look bad. I don't appreciate that.
Oh yeah, just saying shit to say shit. Yeah, that's now he's being misogynist. Look at this fucking victim blaming misogynist. Everybody,
we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this now, Sarah.
We were bickering at 2J's, and Josh turned to me in the middle of us bickering, and he goes, "You want to do this here?"
Yeah, you want to do this here? Yeah.
It was the best.
See, Sarah, that, but unironically right now.
Yeah, I know. Okay. That's fake, Zane immediately said. We never did that.
You brought in the werewolf. What the fuck are you talking about, you liar?
We never did that, Harry exclaimed. Photoshop, Niall yelled. They just misinterpreted it. Liam was the one who ruined it. Tell me, Liam, what actually happened? Oh, I'm sorry. Tell me, Liam, what actually happened? Simon tilted his head looking at us. Well, Liam was cut off by a whimpering. I looked down at Jewel to see her wide awake. She licked my cheek as if to be put down. Oh, okay.
Oh, wait, hold on, wait.
Like on the floor.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Lost a dog this week. Love the words put down.
Listen, I'm sorry. Listen, you gotta use different words.
Yeah.
Put
I'm not
her
blaming
down
you. I'm blaming
on the floor.
Okay.
I complied, setting her down. Anyways, the girl is Zane's cousin. We were playing a joke on her, he explained. Jewel pawed Niall. How about I take her outside, he said, grabbing the leash. He slipped the collar on over her head, then clipped the leash onto it.
Speaking of being put down, pulls out guns. Old Yeller style.
Yeah, I'll take her out back.
Again, when I do it, it's funny. But when this author does it, I hate them. I don't care if I'm a hypocrite.
It reminds me of the emo intro. The emo intro to the Old Yeller scene where he has to put down Old Yeller, and it's the kid crying, getting ready to do the thing, and then as soon as he shoots the dog, he starts playing his thing. It's the most violating one of those.
Yeah, that's the worst one. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Jesus. Okay, sorry. Continue.
Come on, he said in a baby voice. Come on, Jewel. Come on. I held back a fit of laughs as Jewel grimaced, grudgingly following him. Jewel's POV. I followed Niall out of the room, the best scowl I could make as a wolf. We were outside. He unclipped the leash from me. I sniffed around the green grass, the scent of the earth filling my nose. I acted as if I found a good spot. I looked at Niall. Oh, sorry, he said, turning around, a blush already on his face.
And then I ran away.
I huffed and waited a second. Silently, I crept away. Out of earshot, I took off running, not taking a moment to glance back. Smartest thing.
Smart, yeah. Yeah, just go.
Niall's POV. After a few minutes, I began to get worried. You done yet? I called, hearing no reply.
Few minutes? Have you never taken a dog out?
These boys are stupid.
Yeah, yeah. Again, why
the
is it
infantilization of your favorite men?
Yeah, this has happened with Josh Hutcherson because it really, and it's happening here.
Mm-hmm.
Why are they always written so bad? Baby. Yeah, I assume.
I mean, I could give you a patriarchal analysis, but that's not fun. We don't need to do that.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
We all know why.
Yeah,
because women take care of men. Women take care because men to be a little baby. Women do all the cooking and cleaning and blah blah blah.
This is about how Jules can fix them. Yeah.
He's small cinnamon roll boy. He doesn't know what to do. I've never taken a dog outside. That's He's my favorite man from the internet, so he's got to be so small. I have to take care of him.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah. You done yet? I called, hearing no reply. Jewel, I turned, not spotting her. Jewel, I called, looking in the bushes to my right. Nothing. I ran back inside, my heart hammering in my chest. She's gone! I yelled, bursting into Simon's office. What? All the lads turned, their eyes going down to the limp leash I clutched in my hand. She's gone. Author's note, escape attempt number 2. Will the boys get Jewel back? Will Jewel escape forever? Oh, who am I kidding? This is a fanfic. The possibilities are endless. Mwahaha. Chapter dedicated to @mykavivarek. I don't know. I'll actually go online and dedicate it later. I'm not able to get it online at the moment.
Okay.
That's it.
That would be awesome if that just ended there.
That would be so epic.
That would be great, actually. Like, it's not even... Because you could also say that might not even be a dead ending. That could just be the ending, like, the mystique.
Just in general,
yeah. How many more chapters are there, though?
Oh, 70.
Shut the fuck. You didn't look at it. Your phone's not even on right now. Why are you saying? Wait, what's up?
So it says 10, and then chapter 10, and then so sorry, and then wow, and then sorry are the titles of the chapters. So we're going to get into some shit.
Yeah, something, yeah.
We're on chapter 7.
So that means there's at least 4 more chapters.
Weeks, yeah.
And then one of them's going to say something problematic. And then there's going to be... and then there's going to be an apology. And then an apology for the apology. Sorry you feel that way.
Yeah.
And then it's going to be, sorry I made you sorry feel that way.
I bet, yeah. Like, it'd be really funny if it's like, sorry, but you guys stuck shit. And then like the next one's like, wow, I can't believe I triggered so many snowflake libs with my fucking werewolf fanfic. And the next one's gonna be like, actually, I'm sorry.
No, it's gonna be the other members of the collective or whatever the fuck this is.
Yeah, we kicked that bitch out. I don't know what the fuck. We were supposed to be writing like novels, and she wrote this.
And now it's over because,
Yeah, so she's gone.
That would be very funny, and I can't wait for it to be not that, and it's going to be like something like...
fucking snowflake libs.
Like, I
just want to write my werewolf fan fiction.
Yeah. America first. No, you know what? It's not America first. It's Britain. Brexit. Yes, vote yes on Brexit. That's
Sorry,
what it would
guys, Brexit happened.
Sorry, guys, Brexit happened, and I made a mistake. I voted yes. Sorry, I shouldn't have told you guys that. You guys got triggered when I said I voted for yes for Brexit.
Dude, okay. So this is something I learned recently.
Yeah.
Apparently during Brexit, they were talking about how if you would vote yes on Brexit, they would put more money into the NHS, which is their medical stuff.
Yeah, and how that was like a lie pretty much because
So a lot of people voted yes thinking that they would have better quality of care.
Yeah, that's why like so many people regret it too.
Yes.
Because, like a lot of people that voted yes were like, no, actually we shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
Like, because they were just straight up lied to by
Isn't that fucked?
That far right dipshit like coalition, whatever the fuck it was. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I mean, Boris Johnson, that fucking moron.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Brexit was a cluster. I remember hearing a little bit about it. I think the way I learned was from Last Week Tonight, I think. And like learning it that way because because they just bought a bunch of buses.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
And
well, that first hit my British friend. Yeah, she was talking about the bus.
Yeah, the big bus or whatever the fuck it was called. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's wild. And also, I remember afterwards too, there was a movement, if I'm not mistaken, to be like, can we do another vote? Because I think we regret this.
Because we don't want to do this. Yeah.
Yeah, and then they still kind of went with it, kind of didn't. It was really wishy-washy from my understanding.
I thought it was like people thought they had already voted on it and they didn't give a shit, even though they regretted it. They just weren't informed about the second vote. And mostly elderly voted, which was to go for the conservative part. Yeah.
Cool and fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was Kidnap Werewolf One Direction fanfic.
Also, they're recent prime ministers they haven't fucking voted for.
Oh, really? Oh, shit.
Isn't that insane?
That's wild, dude.
That's insane to me. I don't know.
Damn. Anyway,
whatever. Let's move on.
Yeah, let's go to ads.
Ads.
Welcome to the ad break. Hey, are you enjoying this podcast so far? Yeah, we're waking you up during this ad break. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the gosh darn bell, and rate us 5 stars on Apple and Spotify podcasts.
Wow.
There's a couple ways to support the podcast financially. I'm going to start off with
Straight River Coffee.
Last week we had a sale. The sale's currently off, but you can still buy coffee.
You can still buy it.
It is $16 a bag, $28 for both of our bags. We both have a blend. I have a morning blend.
Mm-hmm.
It's medium to light roast with some caramel flavoring.
And I have a dark roast, which is Colombian bean.
Yours is Colombian, mine's Brazilian.
Yeah, and chocolate cream flavor.
Yeah, it's fucking delicious. Buy it. Link here.
Go get it.
And down in the description.
It's really good.
Please buy.
Please buy it.
Please buy it. It's good. It's a good
really
product.
Good.
All right.
Supporting a small roasting company. It's nice.
In Minnesota.
Yeah. Jesus.
Yeah.
Christ.
If you want to buy us coffee, as in have us read things that you say and give us a little tip, you can go to buymecoffee.com/APWSTR.
Josh, do we have any coffees
this
week?
We have a fuck ton.
Okay, let's go through
because, we were off for 2 weeks and you guys have been very generous and we appreciate it.
Yes, thank you.
All right. There's also going to be a lot of repeat people as well. So just keep that in mind.
Yes,
so
I did see that many times. Yeah.
Hand, they, them bought 2 coffees.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, guys. Sent a coffee a couple weeks ago about listening to you guys while walking on the treadmill to gain strength again after stroke migraines.
Yes, I remember that.
Well, I officially have started my job in the preschool working as an aide for kiddos who have autism and diagnosed developmental delays.
Dude, fuck yeah. Congrats.
It's definitely my dream job in the field I've been working on since 15.
Oh.
So I just wanted to update that my Tuesdays have changed from listening to the podcast while walking to get stronger to listening to the podcast to wind down from work. I'm able to do since I've gotten stronger. I'm also glad you two have found your dream job, if it's that, doing this podcast, which obviously brings a lot of joy to others as well.
Nice.
And on a random note, Josh and I were wearing matching green flannel during the podcast I sent this on.
He's wearing
I'm wearing it now because I didn't have another shirt today.
Yeah.
So I haven't done laundry in a week. So fucking, yeah. Obviously, I have immaculate fashion sense. Sorry, this is a lot. I understand if you don't say it on the podcast. No, I'll say it all. We got longer ones, too. I'm going to read all of them.
Yeah, we're going to read all of them,
Yeah, you guys spent your money on this? I'll read them all.
Yeah, we're doing it.
I'm a whore for coffee.
Unless you're racist or homophobic.
Unless you're racist, yeah, but you weren't, so that's good.
But you weren't, so we'll read it.
Yeah, and they brought another coffee the day after.
Yeah.
Hi, it's me again.
Hello.
Hand, they, them. I'm just casually listening to the podcast when y'all started making fun of a Kia Soul.
Yes.
I have that bright ass green Kia Soul, the hamster car, and I love that car to death.
Okay.
I would take back my coffees, but unfortunately I had to send more money to tell you this.
Non-refundable.
Parentheses, this is a joke.
Yeah.
But honestly, am I missing a social cue or joke or something about why the Kia Soul is so bad? I think it's a good car personally.
I just think it's stupid.
I think it's been ruined for us by the hamster commercials very specifically.
I don't give a crap about car shapes. Yeah. Like, I don't see a car in public and be like, nah.
Yeah, you're not keying cars just randomly like, oh, Kia Soul.
If I did, it would be less because of the product and more because of the hate in my heart.
Yeah, it's your problem, not anyone else's.
It's a me problem. But no, it's just the stupid. It was during an era of like commercials where it was just like lol XD random.
Yeah,
Look, there's a bunch of hamsters in the car, you know?
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, it's a relic of a bygone era. Yeah. I feel that.
Lots of people about the hamster car.
Yeah, a lot of people got mad at us.
Wow.
And we're doubling down.
We're doubling
Tripling down. Quadruple, pentatriple down.
But no, it's not your fault. It's my fault for being
it's
a
our
grouch.
biases, yeah. Raffi bought 3 coffees. Thank you.
Thanks.
Hey guys, love your podcast. Was just hoping you'd say service/assistance dogs are valid and you should never touch a service dog to try to get its attention.
True.
We rely on them for health and safety. Agreed.
Very true.
100% agree with that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think that was based on the goat thing.
Yeah, the goat one.
Which apparently was a other Am I the Asshole in the zeitgeist at the time about a lady that wanted to bring an emotional support goat.
Fair. Okay.
We thought it was a joke of like everyone's got their
we thought
emotional
it was
support
like one of those like
snake
conservative
or like something stupid, and we were like, "That's dumb."
Yeah. No, I totally get that. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Tori, they then bought 5 coffees. Thank you very much.
Oh my gosh, it's fucking Tori. What's up?
Hello. I keep forgetting to forcibly insert myself into the ad segment because college is hard. Fair. You're
I get
good.
it. It's okay.
Do not worry.
No worries. There's no obligation.
No obligation at all. Don't worry. It's a lot of money though. But yeah, you're good. Don't worry. Anyways, hope you're both doing well. Happy Thanksgiving if you celebrate.
Yes.
P.S. Remember to check your racist relatives. Feel free to tell them I said shut the fuck up. Sincerely, a black person with weird ass white family. Fair.
Hell yeah.
Super fair. 100%. Yeah.
Luckily we don't really have that. Josh's grandma is like the most leftist lady I've ever met.
I lucked the fuck out with her. Yeah. We didn't even talk about politics with her, which
not at all.
Maybe it was a good thing. Maybe it's a good thing. Maybe
it's a bad thing. I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see later.
Yeah.
All right. Steffi McKay, I believe I'm pronouncing that correctly. I apologize if I'm not. Bought 2 coffees. Hi, y'all. I'm back solely to tell Sarah how seen she makes me feel. On your most recent episode, you read the story about the girl who thinks her brother-in-law is, quote, flirting with her all the time.
Yeah.
I thought I was the only one who threatens to move to another state out of sheer embarrassment.
Thank you.
Y'all bring me so much joy. Forehead kisses for you both. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Yeah.
People called me crazy for that. They were like, that's kind of a wild reaction to seeing a brother that you previously dated. And that's my reaction.
That's your,
Anytime I see a person that I've previously dated in public, I want to disappear.
And I feel that. Yeah. Yes. That's fair.
It's happened a handful of times, and it's always
it feels weird. I
makes me want to run away. So that's just how I am. I'm just being real with you. Being real.
I can't believe you faked that reaction. Anyway.
Yeah, spreading propaganda.
Yeah, spreading propaganda. Yeah.
You know how
thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
All right, Idiot Witch bought a bunch of coffees. I'm going to read them. There's 3 different ones I'm going to read right now.
God, Jesus.
Thank you very much for the support. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay, so Idiot Witch bought at first 5 coffees.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Sarah and Josh.
Hello.
I've been working on a story and wanted to know if it's cool if I base 2 werewolf characters off of y'all.
Yes, I didn't read this one. Oh my God.
Not like those Omega-verse wussies, but actually how actual werewolves act in the wild. Fun fact, the guy, David Meck, who popularized the alpha wolf concept, spent the rest of his year trying to get the people to realize it was bad science. I know about that.
We do know about that.
And also, you're more than welcome to base 2 characters off of us.
Absolutely.
We just need 5% royalties. You can talk to our lawyers.
No, free. Free, I want it. And I just want it to be made.
I'm joking. You can do it. Yes, you're more than welcome to do that.
Please.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Idiot Witch bought another 5 coffees.
Okay.
Also, Josh, I felt bad about last time, so this $15 is for you and you alone, not you, Sarah. 3 exclamation points. However, Josh decides to spend it is none of my business. No.
I gotta be honest with you all. Every time you guys are like, this is for Sarah only, Josh is like, I'm taking my fucking cut.
Yeah.
So if you don't let this man gaslight you and manipulate you into thinking that I'm getting all of the money and he gets nothing.
Okay. /S. All right. No more sarcasm. All the coffees get split in half. All the money, every dollar that comes in, I only see 35 cents of.
Yes.
After tax and after equipment savings, on average, I'm only getting 35 cents of it.
Yeah.
As a Sarah, we agreed on this. We have contracts.
We do have a contract.
All right, so that's what's happening. So even though you guys can joke and say it's for one or the other, but at the end of the day, it goes to both of us.
I just want to let you know.
That being said, I don't get any money, and Sarah actually has 100%. She's bought out my entire share.
Don't let a man lie to you. Don't let him lie like this.
I'm not lying. I can't believe I can't believe you would lie.
Who told you that? Your mom? You should stop hanging out with her.
All right. Idiot Witch bought a coffee the next day.
Yes.
Also, I've been meditating to heavy metal recently. If you or anyone has a comments in the comments have song suggestions, I would be greatly appreciative.
Fill the comments with
metal songs for meditation. Hell yeah. Agreed.
Hell yeah.
All right. Yoon bought a coffee. I apologize if I'm saying that wrong. It's Y-U-N.
Yoon? I think probably Yoon. But yeah, if it's something else, then I'm sorry.
Yeah. Hey, Sarah and Josh. I've been binge watching your podcast since I found you on TikTok.
Thank you.
I'm taking a mental break from work and life right now, and I feel a lot better now.
That's good.
I also wanted to tell you all that my boyfriend of 7 years just recently proposed to me, and we are now happily engaged. Congrats.
My gosh, congrats.
Oh shit, I lost my spot. I wanted to share some of those good vibes and happy feels with you too, and thank you all for being yourselves. Yoon, thank you so much. We appreciate it. Congrats. Congrats on the engagement.
And I'm sorry if we said your name wrong. It might be Yun, I guess.
Yoon, I don't know.
I'm sorry.
Dumb and white.
We're stupid.
The only names I know are biblical.
Even then, I pronounce them wrong.
Even then, I say adium. I'm just bad at reading. It's not your fault. It's my fault. It is for sure my fault.
Yeah.
All right, and Doris, this is our last coffees, bought 5 coffees.
Yes, thank you, Doris.
Hey, Sarah and Josh, I've been following y'all for a while, since 2020, and you two cracked me up.
Oh, thank you.
I wonder if it's 2020 or 2021, because I know in 2021 we blew up. I don't remember.
They said 2020,
They said 2020, so...
I trust what they say.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm in my early 30s, and listening to you two reminds me of being with my close friends when we were also in our early 20s, smoking schmeed and saying the darndest things, especially being snobs about music and literature.
Listen, okay. Yeah, we're snobs.
Yeah, we're snobs. Yeah, you can't fucking deny it.
I was going to try. I read that first.
We did it during this podcast.
I feel like we were not. I feel like I was being not a snob.
I was, though.
Yeah,
now some of us have kids. Not me, though. Auntie for life. I just have my doggo, Artemis. She's the best.
Dude, hell yeah.
We all work at least 2 jobs, never stopped being fierce activists in our communities. It's always been fuck the system with this emoji.
Fuck yeah.
And fierce believers in land back. Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My friends and I are a little less snobby when it comes to music and literature sometimes. I want to show my support and bless y'all like you two. Also, I forgot. There's also like this emoji after that sentence. Yeah. And I also missed emoji as well with the snob in literature earlier.
It was cute reading it.
I wanted to show my support and bless y'all like you two have done for me. You've made me laugh so much these last few years, and I sincerely appreciate that. Both of you are way too young for me, but as a pan queen myself, I would have definitely asked both of you out when I was still in my 20s, Lamau.
Yeah, dude.
Yes, you too, Josh. Your chaotic Gemini-ass banter is charming, and I love your hair. And that is not just for the bit. That emoji. And Sarah, I love your luscious hair. The green was a great choice, by the way, and I love the eyebrow piercing.
Oh, thank you.
Especially love your banter and wit, and every time you have a throw your hat down rant, it fills my fire sign heart with joy.
Hell yeah.
Also, I was so on your side with the zombie movie show rant when you two began talking about The Last of Us. Hope you'll enjoy the rest of your year. Keep being yourself. This shit is dope as AF.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. P.S. I hate to admit it, I missed the wolf story. I find myself bringing it up with friends sometimes with friends and strangers, crying, laughing emoji.
Really? That's
I wrote a story about Russian assassins in high school. No, it's not on the internet.
You gotta send it in though.
You don't have to.
You
don't
have
worry.
to send it in now.
Good. Listen, I have writing from high school that I'm keeping locked down forever. Okay, I get it.
We'll read it on here.
No. And as a writer to another writer, I respect you.
As a reader, I don't respect you.
Damn,
send that shit in so I can read it, bitch.
And the pride my undiagnosed ADHD ass felt for finishing it. A1.
Dude, that's dope. Yeah.
Although this current kidnap/wolf story you're reading is interesting, Lamau, I also wonder why the main character hasn't slashed throats and left. Anyways, that's all. Lots of love from a black woman and fan that was born and raised in San Francisco, but currently lives in the Las Vegas desert, surrounded by boomer conservatives, and wants nothing but for y'all to get the fuck out of Florida.
Thanks.
3 crying laughing emojis, D, and a sunflower emoji.
Dude, fuck yeah, dude.
Hell yeah.
Epic.
That was a great. Thank you very much.
That was a great one. That one, I read that this morning. It made my day.
Yeah, it was straight up. Yeah, fuck yeah. Thank you all for those coffees. If you want support on a weekly or monthly or actually not weekly, on a monthly or yearly basis.
Yeah, there you go.
You can go over to patreon.com/APWSTR.
Charge you weekly. That's crazy.
Yeah, every week.
That's
Some
insane.
people do that. They do every video.
Really?
They charge for a new.
That's wild.
Yeah, dude. I would not charge you guys $1 a week.
That's insane.
Unless you guys want us to do that, in which case, please let me know.
I guess some people charge $5 a month. That's about the same.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah.
We have one $3 tiers. They're both available for free for a week, and there's $5 and $10 tiers as well, where you get your name added in the description at the end of podcasts.
$1 and $3 tiers. Yeah.
Yeah. $1, $3, $5, $10.
Yes.
They're also all available for yearly subs, and those help out a lot. Actually, getting
really
$10 up front for a year helps out immensely.
Yeah, and also it's only $10 for a year. That's pretty good.
For a whole year, yeah. Or you can do $10 for a month as well, and you get that extra name in there, you know.
And there's some pretty good content on there. You get shit early. You get all the gaming content early. You get usually the podcast a day early at least. You also get Those Books Zarathustra. When we, after SAG-AFTRA is voted on this thing, we're going to start back up Matt Damon.
Yeah, once we're going to talk about movies on the show, but until we do like a dedicated podcast, I want to make sure that like there's not another strike.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to figure that out as we navigate it.
Yeah.
I'll talk about, I'll mention something during the regular podcast, so it's also out for Patreon, but so once that's done, we'll have that back up and running. There's a lot of extra stuff on there. I will say we're trying to get back into making more Reddit stories as well. We're not doing that today, but hopefully soon.
We've been doing Unhinged right now.
Yeah,
which is a door love story where a door falls in love with a human woman and then turns into a man.
Yeah.
And they do have sex while he is still a door.
Yes.
Yes.
And you can read some of the filthiest, disgusting sex you've ever fucking had in your fucking life. Yeah, you can hear me say the C word.
But also buy the book and also listen to the audiobook because apparently there are sound effects.
Yes, but we're reading it and reacting to it, so it's on the Patreon. It's a chapter a week.
Doors slamming.
Yeah.
So
it's available on Patreon as well if you want to listen to us react to it.
Yeah, and that's Unhinged a Door Love Story by Vera Valentine. So
yeah. There's a Skillshare link in the description. Maybe it works.
Maybe
figure it out. I think it's like you get some discount or something. I don't know. If you use it, we get a percentage of whatever deal you get. I don't fucking know.
There's a genocide happening right now in Palestine.
Links
I'm bringing that shit up.
Is down in the description as well as our usual BLM and AIP.
You've heard about it and you're like, dude, I don't know what the heck is going on. I don't know how to help. I don't know what to do.
Resources are down below.
Yeah, resources are down below. Buying them eSIMs so that if they're not connected to the internet, they still are able to get on phone data.
Yeah,
and be able to connect to the internet and communicate. Which is also the best way to do that. Right now there's a ceasefire, but apparently Israel like literally broke that shit like immediately.
Fun and great and not awful at all. But please go consider that as well. All the links are in the description. Thank you all for getting through this ad break. It's been very long, I think, or longer than normal.
It's okay.
But we appreciate all the coffees. Appreciate you guys sticking around and enjoy the Reddit stories coming up right now.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. We do something, right? We do something after the ads.
We do.
What do we do?
Thanksgiving just happened, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Lots of people got these problems with their families. It's not Thanksgiving themed. I think I have multiple that are not Thanksgiving.
I have a lot that aren't Thanksgiving themed. I actually don't remember right now if any of mine are very explicitly Thanksgiving themed.
I feel like they're all Thanksgiving themed in that it's like more people are having like
families
skirmishes
together
with like their great aunt.
Yeah.
It's like,
think, so I think there's a little bit more. I think, it definitely seemed more familial like
this
week. Yeah. But welcome to the Reddit segment. We're back on it. I know you said you had 4. Did you pick out your 5th story?
My shit hit reason. So usually I email them to myself. I copy the link and then email them to myself. But now my email has been like, it's just like not putting anything in the text, even though I do that and then send it.
Weird.
And then I lose my Reddit.
This is why I save them on my app. I have an app for that. It's called Reddit.
I have an app for that. So we'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens. But yeah, okay, so.
Okay.
We got 5 stories each. Let's fucking go.
Is so insane.
All right. It's
This
insane.
one, there's
are you trying to throw me off early? Or is that what this is?
No, this is just something I want to share.
Okay. All right. This is just, you want this to be out in the world.
Genuinely, I want to share.
You want it to be, you want to signal boost the story to our thousands of listeners. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I'm sure there are people out there like this because I've worked in customer service.
Okay.
And I've met people that I'm like, you gotta be like this with everyone. It can't just be me, you know?
Yeah. Okay.
And I think this kind of proves it. But who knows? Maybe it's fake.
Let's see.
Maybe it's propaganda. Maybe it's misanthrope training camp. We don't know. Okay. Why does my 40 female boyfriend, 50 male, act funny in stores and shops, and how do I get him to knock it off?
Okay, hold on. Why does he act funny in stores, and how do I get him to knock him off?
Yeah, knock it off.
Knock it off. Okay, that's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time we go shopping, he acts so weird. Here are some examples. 1, he will whisper in stores, but whenever I talk to him in a normal voice, he keeps saying, "What?" And I keep having to repeat myself and raise my voice in order for him to hear me.
Okay. Interesting.
Keep this one in mind.
Okay, so whispering. Okay.
Okay. He will stand there and watch me shop. He won't browse for or pick out anything for himself. He just follows me around and watches me while I browse and shop. If I attempt to follow him, he won't move. He'll just stand there and say, "I'm following you."
Okay.
Already, I would be screaming at him.
Yeah, this is a very annoying kind of...
And I would be at fault. You shouldn't scream at people. But, like, I would explode.
Yeah, okay.
I would explode already.
Okay, great. Good.
3, he acts annoyed whenever I pick something out, even if I'm spending my own money. Once I put a $3 hair clip on the checkout stand, and he made a face and said, "Really?" And I was like...
Why are you still with this person? This is bad. This is not a good dynamic to have.
I was like, what is the problem? It's a $3 hair clip. I need a clip and it's my money. And he was like, "I'm just surprised you would get that."
It's only like $3. I mean, who can? And you also get to keep it for like, it's not like a, even if it was like a avocado toast Starbucks, which that's also bullshit. But like, this is like a thing you're going to use for a while. Like, it's $3. Yeah. Who gives a shit?
It's your money. Buy whatever
you fucking want.
Jesus Christ. I need a clip. It's my money. He was like, "I'm just surprised you would get that." And I was like, "Why? I have lots of hair. I need a clip. What is the problem?" And he said, "Nothing. There's no problem." But the vibe said otherwise. And I love this sentence so much.
Yeah.
Because I feel this all the time.
Yeah.
It's people like, no, I like you. And you're like,
sus.
The vibe says otherwise. Yeah.
The vibe says otherwise. Yeah.
He will be very nice to the checkout person if they are young and attractive. Otherwise, he won't make conversation with them and will ignore their questions and will claim...
Yeah, that's...
No, wait. He will claim it's because he has trouble hearing them. But he never has a problem when the cashier looks like Jennifer Aniston.
Wow. So... What a little freak. What the fuck? What a... Yeah, there's something weird going on. If nothing else, there's something weird going on with your partner over here.
5, he has no opinions in the store. If I ask him if he wants the regular or spicy barbecue sauce, he won't answer. First, he'll act like he can't hear me. Then, after we do the me raising my voice and him recoiling dance, he'll shrug his shoulders and whisper, "Whichever you like," very meekly. It's bizarre. I ask him at home, he'll say clearly in a normal voice, "I prefer the non-spicy." But in the store, he acts like Mr. Meek with zero opinions or preferences. It's only in the store that he acts this way.
Why? What's going? Why?
You still haven't made the connection yet?
Is it because I'm okay? Hold on. What's the connection? Because like I'm just
okay. I'm gonna say it at the end.
Okay.
6, he wears a resting bitch face the whole time in the store. 7, he acts like he's doing me a favor by going shopping with me.
Oh.
8, he won't carry on a conversation with me in the store either.
So
if I try to tell him about my day, he'll just act annoyed like he's not really listening and like I'm stressing him out by talking.
So why are you going to the fucking store? Because you want to ogle at fucking the checkout counter people? Like,
9. I often get compliments from other women on my outfits, and he makes a grimace face when this happens.
Why are
Which,
you...
it's funny because I'm thinking about like Grimace, the big purple guy that just had a birthday.
Like months ago?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, 6 months ago. That was...
I think it's funny. Like, I know he's probably being like, but I'm imagining he's going like...
Yeah, but he just doesn't... Yeah, so... Thank you for carrying this episode. I'm thank you for carrying this episode for me, Sarah, because I'm very much backseat Redditing right now.
I forgot that Grimace means like
the weird like fucking
sheesh. You know what I mean? I forgot about that word.
God damn it. Okay, but yeah, no. Okay,
so me think about the big purple man.
Okay, so this guy doesn't like his partner. Hates going to the grocery store with them.
Have you made the connection?
What's the okay now?
Okay.
This isn't the fucking New York Times, Sarah. All right, I'm not thinking about playing goddamn connections. It's fucking okay. What's the goddamn
Okay, number 9. Okay, no, never mind.
Top 10 shoe jokes.
Number 10. He acts completely nice, normal, and speaks normally at home and in the car. What is going on? He denies that he acts any differently in stores. Why is he doing this, and how do I get him to stop? Would there be a way for me to convince him to talk and act like a normal adult when he's in stores? Or do I just refuse to go shopping with him anymore?
I mean, yeah.
I think that's what he wants.
Yes, I think that's, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to put these two bullet points next to each other, and then you're going to get the connection. Whenever I talk to him in a normal voice, he keeps saying, what? And I keep having to repeat myself and raise my voice in order for him to hear me. He will be very nice to the checkout person if they're young and attractive. Otherwise, he won't make conversation with them and will ignore their questions and will claim it's because he has trouble hearing them.
So, okay, he's pretending to have...
But never has a problem with the cashier looks like Jennifer Aniston.
So,
read these 2 points together and think about it, is what the commenter said. Yeah.
So, okay. I'm fucking autistic, guys.
So
okay.
when me too. I didn't get this until I read that comment, and I was like, "Oh my god, that's what this guy's fucking doing."
Wait, hold on.
He thinks his partner isn't attractive, and he wants to be social with attractive women. And so when he's in public with her and she's talking to him, he pretends like he doesn't hear her to pretend like they're not together.
Oh, okay. So anytime,
that's crazy.
Just break the fuck up, then. Stop being such a fucking wuss. But he probably
loves her in hiding.
In hiding. But like, because wow,
she's just trying to do regular fucking.
What a
shit.
Shallow fucking guy that like.
He's
in public,
probably so wrapped with insecurity, dude.
Oh my god.
Because part of this, I'm like, yeah, I also don't like being in grocery stores. I get overstimulated.
No, yeah, same. Like, yeah, that's
I hate
fine.
that shit. But also, you do have to be like nice to your partner.
He's trying to hit on women as well and give them attention, but not your own partner when you're in public.
I don't know about hit on. I guess hit on.
I guess that's the closest thing right now.
Because he's not being like overly friendly. He's being regular. But when anyone
has to look distant with
his partner,
yeah, to make it look like he's actually they're just friends.
Might not even be like
something
that he thinks that she's ugly or something. It might just be like he's pretending to be single.
Yeah, which that's weird.
Yeah,
I don't know why you'd fucking
just
act normal. What the fuck? Just act. That's so weird. That's very. I've never heard of that before. I
feel like when I was doing customer service and like guys would call or something, or I would be like on the phone with them.
Oh yeah.
Versus like being in public, because I've done public customer service too, like in person to person.
Yeah.
And fucking. It's just sometimes people are difficult and you're like, why? Like you want what I got and I want to give you what I got. This is a very simple transaction.
Why do we have to have a bunch of loops and like
they don't like you and they want to make this difficult for you and they really want to just fuck up your day.
Yeah.
That literally is it. That is it. Guy's a fucking dickhead. That's what it is. Also, I would explode. I would tear my skin off my body.
Yeah, it's very annoying, if nothing else. The
like
pretending
SpongeBob
to not
when he pulls his shit off. Yeah. Huh? What? Huh?
I don't care. Why'd you even go out
why
then?
Are you yelling?
Why are you yelling at me? Calm down.
Yeah, I would just like.
Yeah, the strangle hands come out. Yeah, I feel that.
Ah.
Wow, what a little freak,
dude. Okay, can I read my favorite comment from this?
Yeah, you can read your favorite comment.
That one was really good.
That was I'm just in shock, I guess. Like the I don't know. Yeah, that's just such a weird fucking. I've never heard of that before. I'm just surprised.
This is my favorite comment because this is how I think about things like this. Like if you're ever around some fucking old person that is like, I don't want to do this, and so I'm gonna do weaponized incompetence because I don't want to do this.
Yeah,
because that's what this is.
Yes, that's true. Yeah,
he wants to not go shopping with you because he doesn't want to be seen in public with you. Ignore the he just hates shopping comments. It's not that. He is being a child and immature and is incapable of using adult words.
Yes.
When he acts like this, stop in the moment and say, "Why are you whispering?" Do not continue the shop until he answers like an adult. Call him on it. If he continues in the moment, do what parents do with tantruming children. Leave the cart and say, "We will come back when you can behave like an adult." When he asks to go shopping, talk to him beforehand and say you expect normal behavior. If he doesn't act normally, stop taking him. Even if he asks. To be honest, I'd break up.
Yes, to be honest, I'd break up too.
It's
yes.
that is the response to this
what
behavior,
else are you supposed
isn't
to fucking do?
But it's so much labor that I'd leave.
I would just leave, yeah.
I'd be like, someone else can fix you.
Not me.
It's
I
not
can't
me.
Fix you. Yeah.
I can't fix you.
Yeah, if
you don't
you don't seem
fixed.
capable of fixing in this current state.
I'm outie.
Unless you get Jennifer Aniston.
Unless I'm Jennifer Aniston, I guess that's what you want.
Yeah,
you want Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah. Jesus.
Get the fuck out of here. Yeah.
Fucking hell, dude.
Oh my God.
Wow, yeah, break up.
Yeah.
Just break up. Don't deal with that, people, all right?
Don't
deal with children. Just fucking Jesus Christ. That's
how, and that's exactly like, when people are like, these kids cut off their family too much. Why do we ever think about the men? Like, it's so stupid because
if you
I'm
give a man a grocery cart.
If you rats will dance for money if you pay them. No, like it's just I think about this all the time because this is some shit that would happen with my mom, and it's like if I told people this, they'd be like, "Whatever, who cares? Just go to the grocery store and don't deal with it." Or do this and be like, "Yeah, treat her like a kid," and then parent her. And shouldn't have to.
No, you shouldn't have to. No,
don't actually want to do that for the rest of my life. Also, the nightmare of I did that when I was like a teenager, like was parenting my mom basically.
Oh yeah.
The nightmare of her being like, "You're manipulating me," and it's like, "No, I'm trying to train you like you're a dog because you don't have fucking intelligence to realize that being kind is being smart."
Yeah,
You think you're smart and you can manipulate me, and no, you can't. Now.
Yeah.
And so now I have to be like, okay. If you're going to yell at me, I'm going to hang up the phone, okay?
Yeah, exactly. Hang up, yeah.
I can't believe you would manipulate me.
No, yeah.
But this is effort.
Yeah, it's a lot of effort. You should just leave, yeah.
I don't need to be doing this.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't need to be doing this with their mothers,
yeah.
with their partners. They have nice, happy lives, and I want that. I don't want this.
Exactly, yeah.
I don't want this.
Yes.
I want normal life. I want to sleep at night, God damn it. Holy shit.
Damn, dude.
No.
Solved it. Hell yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. All right. I got a lot I can start with. Specifically 5. There's 5 I can pick to start.
Yeah, so we got a 20% chance.
Yeah, so I'm deciding right now.
100% chance that you choose one.
Maybe
20% chance that it will be a good one, I guess. I don't know.
A good one to start with, I get you. All right.
I'm ready.
Prepare yourself. Or don't. Who cares?
Stretching, do my Reddit stretches.
Yeah, do your Reddit stretch. Am I the asshole for telling my girlfriend, 29 female, that her college's open mic is meant for Zoomers rather than older students like her?
How old is she?
Generational War, 29 female. So she's a millennial. Yeah.
But like a baby millennial.
Yeah, small, like early millennial.
Yeah.
Or late millennial, I guess. Yeah, closer to
Because I'm 26, I'm a zillennial.
Yeah.
But 27 is still also a zillennial. I think
so, yeah. Or coming up, yeah.
So she's like, yeah.
So,
He's close enough.
I, 29 male, am engaged to this girl named Maya, 29 female. I love Maya so much and we're getting married this coming spring. She's had a rough life, and although she has a degree, she just barely graduated with a 2.0 GPA from college back when she was 24.
Honestly, mood.
This was due to the fact that she was both a drug addict and a hikikomori during her college years, and it took her 6 years to graduate from a 4-year program. That's not actually that's average. Yeah,
that's actually I've been in college longer than her already.
Yeah,
so yeah.
I met her when she was in the early stages of recovery, and now she's a happy, normal person with her whole life ahead of her. It's worth mentioning that Maya is a locally successful musician, and she plays the guitar. She's a bit of a wizard at the guitar, and she can really shred. It's her #1 passion, and she plays both solo and with a band.
Cool.
Don't share it. I'm joking.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't show it off. Starting this semester, my girlfriend has gone back to college to take remedial courses because she wants to go to grad school to study applied math.
That's
cool. So I applaud her on her efforts to better herself. Her college has a weekly open mic at the campus restaurant where anyone can come up on stage and perform in a time slot. So I've recently found out that my girlfriend has been performing at these open mics for the past few weeks.
Cool.
When she told me about this, and she told me about how happy it makes her feel to perform in such an intimate setting, quote, enjoying her second chance at enjoying a normal college life, to paraphrase her own words, I kind of cringed and told her that she was being cheesy. I told her that these kinds of open mics are meant for 19 to 20-year-old Zoomers, rather than the semi-professional musicians like her. Looking back, it's an odd thing for me to nitpick about, but I nevertheless believe that this is the truth. When I told Maya that she was being so cheesy and that she's too old for this kind of stuff, I could tell that her heart was sinking, and she just sort of made these angsty, embarrassed noises. Later on, I hit up Maya's Instagram page, and I saw that she posted about what I said to her about the open mic. Her post was along the lines of, who knew something so small can hurt so much?
Yep.
I was mortified and honestly furious that she would embarrass me by posting about our relationship spats so brazenly.
Talk about her feelings.
Yeah, how dare she? Yeah, if she doesn't feel safe talking to you anymore about.
Fucking dare my girlfriend tell other people about the way I made her feel. Has nothing to do with my behavior. Absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
She should be quiet and just accept it. I'm sorry, go ahead.
You're good, don't worry. Apparently there's something that I don't know if it got cut or if I went right over it, but there's a comment afterwards, so yeah, it's fine. All right. I was furious that she would embarrass me by posting about our relationship spats so brazenly, and I got into a bitter argument with her that left her crying. By this point, we've made up and we still love each other so much. Am I the asshole?
Yeah. Yeah.
Apparently.
Yes.
I don't know if this is a comment, but I think this is something that got left out of the post.
Oh.
Way to get so personal. I'm not exaggerating when I say that Maya would be completely lost if it weren't for me. So this guy thinks of her as
blast this out.
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't give a shit about the money. I don't give a shit about the views. We'll demonetize the TikTok. I don't give a shit. Blast this out to millions and billions of people so this woman can find this fucking snake
that's saying, oh, I fixed her. She's normal because of me. She lives a normal life. Also,
dude,
yeah,
also the first time, normal?
That was a shitty comment. Yeah, I should have hyper zoomed in on that. Fucking,
oh my God, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't believe you didn't say exactly the thing in my brain when you read that and I heard it for the first time.
I like what you're saying right now, but I need you to...
Okay, sorry.
No, I'm sorry. But no, yeah, I'm so surprised. Wow. It's the fake, like, being
There's
supportive.
So much.
Yeah. It's the, what's it called? Fucking, you're playing it up like you're being supportive, but in reality, you don't give a shit.
Dude, open mics? Not open, actually.
Yeah.
You have to be, there's actually
in your
a
post,
gate
you
kept.
also, I can't believe in your post you literally said, you said verbatim, anyone can show up at any, like obviously anyone can go up. Mic.
It's open.
It's open. Anyone can show up.
Open.
And you go up and you perform and you leave. It doesn't matter what your skill level is. It doesn't matter your age. It doesn't matter your gender. Just fucking go up. Yeah, if you're at the college and it's open and you have your fucking little card, your little ID badge, whatever the fuck, yeah, you can go.
Dude, this shit is so stupid. As a person who is quote unquote older going to college or whatever, there is a real fear that you go and people are like, oh, oldie over there. But I'm like, most of the time they're like, hell yeah. Like, 9 times out of 10, I've met so many very nice young people, 18, 19 years old, and I start talking to them about like my experiences in life. Very limited. I am 26, but to them, I'm like, whoa, you know. And
you're 6 years older than me. You've done so much
shit. And I talk about shit, and they're like, what the heck? And a lot of kids in college right now are like, this is my life forever. And if you tell them like, no, you just go outside and live it and you'll have a good time, but still go to college, they'll be like, wow, there's hope for me after college. Because so many professors are like, do this or you'll die.
You'll die.
You have to go to college or you'll die.
You're going to be on the street in 3 days if you don't get this assignment into me.
Yeah, they're freaking out, man. Like, they need a little bit of help, and they just need someone to be there to be like, yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just need support. Yeah.
They just
and
need
they're
support.
not getting it from their professors. Yeah.
And most likely they're going to get it from someone who has been through some shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, yeah, I'm still back. You know, a lot of them are like, I'm having fucking panic attacks. I'm going through mental health struggles, because mental health struggles start when you're around 18 to 20. I've, major depressive disorder, dealing with like things like schizophrenia or like something like that. And it makes me want to drop out of college. And I'm afraid that if I drop out of college, I'll never come back. And I'm there like, damn, motherfucker, I've been in college 8 goddamn years.
Party, yeah. No,
Let's
I get it, yeah.
fucking party. Like, let's go.
Yeah, exactly.
I left, I came back, I'm gonna fucking, I don't know, who knows what I'm gonna do next. I'll be in college my whole life. I don't give a shit.
Forever learner, yeah.
Forever.
Yeah.
Lifelong. I am a lifelong learner.
Yeah, lifelong learner, that's a good thing, yeah.
But a lot of people really don't. It used to be a big, like, yes, I'm a lifelong learner. I feel like that is a good thing to say about yourself.
Yeah, always be learning. ABL.
I have made the mistake of saying that in interviews, and people, like, literally being in interviews, people being like, yeah, we want someone with a little more focus. And you're like, oh, shit.
Hey, have you thought about focusing on bettering yourself, maybe?
You focus on this dick in your mouth, dude?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, fucking got him.
But yeah, no.
Yeah.
No, I agree with that. I don't know. Yeah. It's very like, I don't know. And also, yeah, I don't know why. I'm going to tell you this right now. As an 18-year-old, I was always too afraid to do open mics. So I feel like you need a little bit more fucking.
Yeah.
Also, if you're like a 20-year-old, you're going to it, don't you want like someone a little bit older? Like, even if they're not like necessarily like the most wise, but like someone who's gotten through more experiences.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you want them to show up and talk about it or express it through some sort of artistic form?
Yeah.
Or are you stupid? Like what's the...
Yeah, actually, 18-year-olds, they don't deserve good performances for free.
They don't deserve my professional girlfriend to play music for these fucking plebs.
No, they deserve other crap. Or only the most talented 19-year-olds get to perform at this open mic.
Yeah, exactly.
It's so dumb.
It's so fucking dumb, man.
Let her live her goddamn life, man.
Yeah, perform at the fucking... If there's an event, yeah. Also, isn't that just good networking, too?
That's the other thing.
Yeah,
for
because
me,
if you're going to an open mic, there's a bunch of other creative people there. That's a good networking opportunity.
Dude.
Like, even if you're already in a band, if you're already solo,
yeah,
like, it doesn't fucking... Like, I mean, it's like if you're a stand-up, right, and you go to, like, an open mic, you do open mics, and then sometimes there's, like, a guy... Like, the classic story in the idyllic American dream-ass fucking stand-up story is you go to an open mic, and then there's comedy promoters there, and they're like, all right, we'll give you 15...
Oh, I see what you mean.
You know what I mean? Like,
you get a record deal, son.
You get a record deal or whatever the fuck. You
not even that, but like, I mean, in terms of stand-up, I don't know how many like stand-up duos or like sketch comedy duos meet at open mics.
Yeah. I
personally know a lot of musicians from the music scene in Orlando who, like, the music scene in Orlando is all, this was years ago. So like, 2016.
Yeah, pre-COVID. Let's put some asterisks on this.
I think it's getting more emo, but right, it used to be like just metal, just rap. Just metal, just rap.
Yeah.
And I knew people that were trying to do these like alt rock shows, and because it was all metal, all rap, they would go to these open mics and they would be in between these metal bands and these rap artists that would get up there and start doing their shit. And they were like, I gotta fucking do this every time because I want to meet someone else
eventually,
similar to the genre that I make. And how do I do that without going to shows?
You gotta go to shows. Yeah. There's only so much you can do, even like online, or like fucking you need, if you want to keep it local, you want to find people that are close to you, you gotta go to local shit,
Yeah.
I mean, that's good too, because that also allows you to build a sense of community as well. Of like, yeah, I think it's important, you know.
I don't know. I think also, like, do you feel like when you were 19 that 29-year-olds were like, I would never hang out with a 19-year-old?
No, actually, I never felt that.
Really? You never felt that way?
Because when I was 19, I was still in film school.
Yes, because you had a lot of older friends.
Everyone was like in their late 20s. Yeah. So I never felt like I always felt weird because I definitely felt like, oh, these guys are like better than me.
Yeah, I get
that was the only real fear I had. And now that I'm 24, don't have it anymore.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's a you thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a me thing. Yeah.
But I think for me, it would. Like a lot of 20, I mean, I don't know. I guess personally, like a lot of millennials that I knew that are now like 30s, getting into their 40s, were like, I don't want to hang out with a kid, which I understand. That's, I mean, yeah.
I think that's fair. No, I agree with that.
But also, I think like,
I will say they were nice to me in school. I never really hung out with them outward, you know. So I don't fucking know.
I guess I mean like, we should be fostering platonic relationships, friendships.
Yeah.
With people. I think we forget about those connections. And I think a lot of people don't really view them as important as romantic relationships.
Or even like familial. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that's stupid. And I think college is really all about that of like, you're going to go through struggle. You're going to go through family struggle. You're going to go through mental health struggle. All that it is just talking to people and expanding your experience.
Yeah.
And if we say like 29-year-olds are not allowed to hang out with teens just because some 29-year-olds are fucking groomers.
Yeah, no, I get you.
I think that sucks. We're missing out on platonic friendships, but I understand the mentality of it. You know what I mean?
No, I feel it. Yeah.
Like this guy could very easily be like, she's trying to fuck a 19-year-old or something. And I think that would be crazy.
That would be a little wild, yeah.
But I think some people would be like, yeah, 29-year-olds shouldn't hang out with 19-year-olds.
That, yeah.
I think that's like a more realistic idea that people have. And I don't necessarily agree. Like,
no, I get you. Yeah, I think it's nuanced. Yeah.
Yeah, it's nuanced. Yeah.
Yeah. Damn.
It should be platonic.
Yeah, it should be platonic. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. I've hung out with fucking 20-year-olds before, and part of me is like, oh my God, these 20-year-olds. And the other part of me is like, whatever, they don't fucking know.
No, I get, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So you're grooming 20-year-olds? Is that what I just heard from you?
That's the thing.
Did you just say that to everybody on national TV right now, dude? Yeah. It's crazy.
I just want to be friend. I just want to be friend. I don't want to fucking stop looking at me all weird. Like anything that I do is sexual. It's never sexual. Stop it. Stop it. Anyway, whatever.
Solved it. All right, you got more red stories? Or?
Yeah, I do. No, that was the one. Am I the asshole for not wanting others to call my baby their baby?
Oh, yeah. I was curious about this one. I don't think I read this one, but let's see.
I, 22 female, am 6 months pregnant with my first baby girl. My whole family is super excited for this little girl, especially my mother, 48 female. This will be the second grandbaby in my family, as my sister had a son 7 years ago. My issue is with my mother. Over the past few months, whenever she talks about my baby, she uses phrase like, how's my baby? Or I can't wait to meet my baby.
Okay, I see where this is going. Yeah.
How wild is that
I
to
see
me?
Exactly where this is going, and I'm this is going to be...
Whoa.
It's a little yikes.
Oh.
It's a little yikes already, but okay.
This really bothers me, as this is my first baby, and I don't want anyone else calling her, quote unquote, my baby. She is not the only one I have talked to about this. My whole family knows and respects my choice. Although I have talked with her specifically in the past about how it bothers me and how it's a small boundary that I don't want others to call my baby theirs, but she has completely ignored my discomfort and continues to call my baby hers, and she gets upset when I correct her saying, you mean your grandbaby. I know it's not a big deal in many people's eyes, but in the past my mom has never respected any boundaries that I had, whether it was knocking before going into my room or rummaging through my belongings.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. There's a very deep problem here. Yeah.
Yeah. I try not to be unreasonable, but if she can't follow the simple boundary regarding my child, how can I trust that she will listen to bigger boundaries in the future? So am I wrong for not wanting her to call my baby hers?
Not at all.
No, I think that shit is weird, dude.
That's very weird. It's very like...
I want to talk more about like new parents, because I feel like there's an issue when you're a new parent where, you know, it's your You made it.
Yeah, it's
right.
Your kid. Yeah,
this is the first time you've ever had this feeling of I made this.
Well, yeah. Also,
it's a life-changing surgery.
Yeah, and like I was gonna talk about the
medical procedure,
the language of like, because the way how we say shit, is important.
Is important.
It's important, and if someone is being like, "That's my fucking kid," they're gonna think that's my fucking kid.
If they have an ownership over it, it disregards
the implication
parents.
of ownership, the implication of it's not yours, even though you're the one that's having the kid.
Yeah,
God, like I'm gonna be an uncle soon.
Yes.
But like I'm not saying like that's my kid over there, dude.
No, I'm excited to meet the baby.
The baby, yeah.
I want to see the baby.
Ooh,
but
yeah. But no, fucking yeah.
And I think also like I would defer everything to
my
your sister.
Yeah, that's having this kid. Yeah,
having this kid. Like it doesn't matter if she doesn't want me around the kid. Fine.
Awesome sauce. Whatever.
Cool. That's fine.
Yeah.
If she does need help and I'm there to help, I will help her. If she fucking is like, hey, listen, can you not say that shit?
It's out of our control.
All of a sudden we're vegan. Can you just be vegan around my kid? Yes, I'll be vegan around your kid.
It's not because it's not our kid.
No, and I don't really understand. Like
my personal choices should not affect that kid and how they parent. Like, they're the parents. They are going to know what's best for their kid, hopefully.
Right. And this is a milestone for us. Like, we're not really around kids all the time.
No, God, no.
So now having this experience and thinking about what will I do, when this situation happens or whatever, I've realized I'm a person that will defer to the parent.
Yeah. I agree with that, yeah.
And, because I'm not that kid's parent. But the idea, the regularness of saying that's my baby. How is my baby doing?
That into and drilling it in everyone's fucking heads.
Yeah.
That's bad.
It is.
That's actually bad.
But it is a normal thing that does happen. Like it's not. I don't want to make it seem like this is abnormal. Like
I don't think it's abnormal either. I think it's crazy.
I think it's crazy
as often as it does,
but it does happen very often.
Yeah, and I think that's the problem. It's the normalization of it for me.
Someone commented, and I think this is a good way to combat this. Whenever their dad calls and is asking about their daughter, the dad's granddaughter, they say, "How's my grandbaby doing?" Or "How's my baby doing?" Something like that.
Yeah.
And they'll respond with, because my grandbaby is fine.
I think, my grandbaby's okay. There's still a little bit of ownership, though, because it's still mine.
But I think that's like yes, I'm their grandparent.
I'm a grandparent. That's fair. That's fine. Okay. I agree with that.
But like if they say like, how's my baby doing? They'll say like, oh yeah, I don't know. I haven't talked to my sister.
Yeah, that's how you do it. Yeah.
Or like, oh yeah, I'm doing fine. How are you?
Yeah. And then if they try pushing back, like, no, you know what I mean.
No, I don't.
I don't. You have a granddaughter. Are you talking about the granddaughter? The
you mean
grandson? That? Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that's great. I think that's a great way to combat this.
Totally fair. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think also like the thing that I was thinking of when I read this the first time was like there's this weird thing with new parents where everyone is giving them advice.
Mm.
And, it's the idea of like the first kid, you're going to be super hands-on. You're going to be worried about it all the time. And what do I do for this? I have to have the best these things or the best those things. And then eventually, as you, if you have your second kid or your third kid or whatever, you're by the third kid, you're like, all right, I'm getting the shit from Walmart and I'm going to get it. We're doing it again.
No, yeah.
That's that idea. But also, I don't think anyone starts out with their first baby that cares about their kid that is like, whatever, let's get the shit from Walmart.
No, I feel you. Yeah, that's very...
like, that's a process of becoming a parent is, I had my first kid and now I have to fucking figure it out.
Figure it out and get the shit on lock, yeah.
And I think that should be respected.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Personally. I think that's like I don't think, I'm sure people that are like older, the grandparents, that are like, I raised 5 kids on my own. I don't give a shit. I know how to do this. Just listen to me. I got experience. I understand that perspective, but also you have to let them be a new parent.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I think that should be respected as well.
Nah, I think they should just I should birth kids for my my parents. Listen, if they're so fucking if they just want to have another kid, fine. Yeah, Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna take care of that kid then. That's all you. Sorry.
Wait, what are you talking about now?
birthing a kid just to give it to my parents.
Oh, I see.
That's what I mean. Yeah, because if you're so fucking inclined to have another kid,
just have it. Yeah,
just have it. Yeah.
Well, I mean, okay, a grandparent. I mean, menopause. You can't have a kid after menopause. Logically, that's yeah.
Yeah, that's why you gotta have a kid. For me.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm confused. Are you the grandparent? Like, are you the speaking? Like, you speaking?
Let's start from the beginning. Hi, everyone.
Hey, I'm just confused. I'm sorry.
I'm trying. Yeah, I think.
So you're saying?
No, I'm the. Okay, I'm having a kid.
You're having a kid,
and my parents want.
They're like, that's
trying
my
to claim
kid.
ownership.
You're
so
saying
when I birth the kid,
you're saying to your own parents.
All right, fine. You can have my kid. Yeah, you take him. That's what I'm saying.
I'm sorry.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I was a little weird about it.
No, it wasn't you. It was me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just a baby making machine for my parents, apparently, because they want ownership of this fucking kid.
Yeah, so here's the new one. Drop him off.
Yeah. You take care of him. Because apparently you're so fucking good at it.
Yeah.
That's why I don't need therapy.
People are going to think that's how your parents are. They're not like that.
They're not like this at all.
No, everything's fine. Let's not. Everything is fine. Oh my God.
Fortunate son plays in the background. Helicopters. No. I love my parents. I think they're fine.
You guys talked about me on the podcast. No, stop it.
Stop it.
No.
Yeah. Nah, I'll stop.
Okay.
Solved it. Am I the asshole for asking my girlfriend to get rid of her office because she doesn't need it?
Probably, yeah. I'm going to assume it's yeah.
My male 33 girlfriend, Katya, female 31.
It's a great name.
Great name. And I have been together for about a year. We don't live together yet, but I've tried to have that conversation as I really want us to live together. Unfortunately, I recently quit my job and cannot afford to rent my current flat. Katya lives in a nice neighborhood and owns her flat. It's a 2-bedroom flat, except she converted 1 bedroom into her office space. Except that she doesn't need it. Katya is a writer. She writes romance novels and self-publishes them. She's one of the lucky ones who actually make quite a lot of money doing that. The thing is, she doesn't need an office. She can write from anywhere, her living room, her bedroom. She sometimes writes in a library, coffee shop, the castle ruins, if the weather is nice, the beach. You get the point. As a writer, this is infuriating to me, but let's continue.
My girlfriend deserves a lower quality of life because I think so.
I need to force my girlfriend to go to a coffee shop, spend $5 every hour to get a coffee so she can warrant being there.
I don't want to be a boyfriend that builds up my girlfriend. I want to be someone that tears down and leeches on everything.
As I'm not unemployed, I've thought about finally chasing my dream and start streaming games.
Oh my God.
For that, I need a separate room to put my setup and record things. When I first talked to Katya about moving in, she was apprehensive, but the more we talked, the more she was open to the idea. Last night, I mentioned that she'd have to get rid of her office. She has to. She asked why, and I told her that she can write wherever she wants, and I need a space to start my streaming career. She replied that it's not going to happen. We can make some space in the living room, but she needs her office. I told her it's just silly books.
She owns the flat.
She can write them anywhere, and I can't
silly books.
And she can write them anywhere, and I can't bring my gaming setup to a cafe. She told me to not diminish her work, and I said I wasn't. But it's true. Her job isn't that difficult, and she can do it from the couch. What if that was the end? It's not the end. I'm in shock.
Streaming, listen. Streaming, if you want to do streaming, I don't think streaming is bad. We both stream.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
I don't think if your dream is to become a gaming streamer, do it. Okay.
However, be a little fucking realistic. Come on.
Oh my God, yeah.
we have a podcast with 300K on fucking TikTok. I get 5 viewers on stream. That's like, come on.
Yeah. I get like 12 only because it's got the APWSTR branding on it.
Yeah, I'm separate from,
Oh.
She got really weird after. This morning when I was about to leave her house, she told me I had to look for my own flat because she didn't want to move in together. I asked her if she was serious, and she said that yes, I was disrespectful and demanding she got rid of her office was asshole behavior.
Oh my God.
I told her that I only wanted us to work together, and it's asshole behavior to leave me without a place to stay when she knows I can't afford my flat. She told me that she told me she had to think about this and called me, but I told her when she calls me, I expect an apology.
They've been together for a year and he's trying to do this.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me.
I was venting to my mate over a lunch beer today and he agreed with me, but his girlfriend said Katya was right and I was the asshole. God. My mate told her she didn't know what she was talking about.
Wow, ruining everyone's relationship.
Everyone's getting fucked.
Everyone's getting broken up with.
Stray bullets.
Your friend's girlfriend should move in with Katya, honestly.
Yeah, they need to start the SNL Tostino's fucking lesbian relationship.
Josh had never seen the Totino's SNL thing, and I had to show him the one where, oh God, I don't know her name, but Kristen Stewart comes in.
Yeah, and Vanessa Bayer.
And Vanessa Bayer, yeah.
Yeah. I still think Katya was the asshole, but I wonder... Perhaps I was one too. I need to replace. I need that. Perhaps.
It's very funny.
I need that place to live, and if I was the asshole, I might need to pretend to apologize. Am I the asshole?
I might need to pretend to apologize.
I might need to pretend to apologize.
This has got to be rage bait. Like no one. I can't imagine. That's so wild.
I totally believe this could happen.
So many like women hating "Am I the asshole?" posts that are so. I found one that was like so insane.
Yeah,
absolutely.
That's my next
ridiculous.
one. Don't worry. I'm an equal opportunity offender. But no, I don't fucking remember. Okay. But yeah, no, I actually do think this could be real for sure. 100%.
I mean, there are a lot of really oblivious men out there, so I don't think that this is that far.
I love this story for me personally because it blends everything of my life. You know, it brings writing, streaming, content creation.
Yeah.
Hating women.
Okay.
I'm joking.
That
was the rule of 4 there. Okay, shut the fuck.
So now he's a gaslighting, misogynist, victim blaming asshole. That's what he is. Joshua Chinland.
No, don't shut the fuck up, woman. No, so
we're gonna talk about this in the car later.
We're talking about this later. No, but like it's just so funny to me. Deconstructing here. First of all, you need a space to write. You do. You need an office space. If your job is to
it's her house.
It's her house. Let's start there. Also, none of this matters because it's her house.
She owns the apartment.
This fucking loft.
It's not rented.
Lift,
even if she rented it all herself first and she's lived there for a year.
Her name is on the lease or whatever the fuck. Yeah. So already, none of what I'm about to say matters because it's her place and it's her decision.
That's how far out of pocket this guy is.
Yeah.
If we just think about the logic, the actual real things that we know.
But let's say there wasn't a solid bedrock, the strongest material in fucking Minecraft of logic here. All right. Let's say that we're building on dirt, right?
On diamonds.
On diamonds. Yeah. Next best thing.
Yeah, obsidian.
She needs a place to work. She works from home. Let me tell you guys something. You need a separate place.
You do.
To work. If you're working from home, you need a separate place to work that isn't your bedroom or like you need separate places. There was a CGP Grey video about this when COVID started. It was about like you need to set up different areas of your house to be different things because when you enter those areas mentally, you're going to be prepared to do whatever that task is.
Yeah. Like for the longest time, I was working from home out there in the living room. It was draining me deeply.
Yeah. But now we have very separate areas. We have a living room that's mostly for sure like we just relax out there. I'll sometimes do like little bits of work. And if I need to work, I come in here.
To this guy's credit, right?
Yeah.
If they were to move in together and we're trying to fix the problem of the goal is they both move in together and they're happy.
Yeah.
They probably have to find a new place to live because he is a streamer and he would probably need his own room.
If he wants to stream and focus on that, yeah.
However, that means that he must give 50-50 or whatever agreement they make.
Yeah, there should be an agreement.
He has to put forth some amount.
Yeah.
To have that because it's going to be more money.
Exactly.
Because it's a 3-bedroom apartment.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly. And if there's even a possibility, it shouldn't even be that the first thought shouldn't be she needs to get rid of the office.
Get rid of that.
It should be if we're going to go to that direction, can I share that space?
Is that going to be distracting to you while you write?
Yeah.
You know, when do you write? Can we like trade
have
off?
A schedule together of like figuring out when I can be in there? Because you can probably...
There's so many different ways to compromise this and going in guns blazing like, you need to get rid of your shit so I can move in is so fucking
You can just
crazy.
go to a cafe and write. I can't
silly
bring
books.
your silly,
It's crazy
dumb romance novels that are making you a lot of money.
Also, this guy's not dedicated to streaming enough if it means that he won't stream in a cafe.
Yeah, come on.
Come on, dude.
IRL streaming. There's literally buy the backpack, whatever the fuck it is,
whatever
that
has the
wireless shit. Yeah.
Also, you're unemployed. How are you gonna buy the streaming setup?
That is a great question.
This guy doesn't really think.
Well, I'm gonna buy a credit card. I'm gonna get a credit card with $17,000 so I can buy a $5,000 PC.
I'm laughing because I've done this.
No, you're not wrong. You're correct.
Yeah.
Okay. Real hard facts.
Decision,
hard facts. All right. Okay. Even when we started this podcast, I didn't spend a lot of money.
Yeah.
The one time I spent a lot of money and got a credit card was the cameras. Mm-hmm. And then 3 months later, we got lucky.
Yeah.
If we didn't get lucky, this would just be a side project.
People like the visual element.
People did like the visual elements, mm-hmm. right? That was a conceded, not a conceded, but like there was a logical decision for that. Yeah, and we started getting more traction because we had the cameras as well.
We made a conscientious effort to put more
effort into this thing.
Yes, and thought.
And it was COVID, yeah. And like I didn't buy a new computer. I only bought a new computer recently because I needed to. Yeah. Because my job is now this.
Yeah.
But also I fucked myself with this computer. I paid a lot of money on it, and it definitely made a lot of other financial decisions that I might wanted to have made. Yeah. I had to wait because I had to finish paying off this computer.
And that's what business is.
Yeah, that's what business is.
That's it. It's deciding which things you need to get, whether or not it'll affect you in the short term or the long term.
Yeah.
You make those decisions and people can't really blame you for that. You know what I mean? I wouldn't blame you if you went into debt and bought some shit. I'm not judging anyone for that.
No,
because I've done that so many times. I'm so bad with money. Oh my God. Yeah, and we've both done that.
We've been.
And we don't judge each other for that.
No, of course not.
It's a weird communication and weird entitlement issue this guy has.
Yes, that's the biggest issue. Yeah.
Holy crap.
And
They're just silly books. If she heard you say that,
you'd be out on the curb.
You'd be out on the curb.
You're done. It's over.
You're calling her an asshole and demanding she apologize.
You quit your job too. That's another
you weren't
thing.
Fired.
You weren't
just
fired.
Quit.
You willingly quit, which is very weird.
Without talking to her about it.
Yeah.
Which, once again, all these things are without talking to her.
Communication issues, yeah.
You're trying to bulldoze her into supporting you for a life that you want instead of actually being a partner.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah.
Yeah.
Our lives, bringing it back to us.
Okay, yeah.
Bring it back to us.
Bring the podcast in.
So fucking this year you quit your job. We talked about it a bunch before that happened.
I was going through
the podcast was
really severe mental health issues, and I was like, I don't want to go. I hate that idea that I can't work because I have these mental health issues.
Yeah.
And then you brought up, just quit your job and I'll support you.
Yeah.
And that's what happened.
And then the podcast started making more money. And then I started getting stressed out. You focused more on like Patreon and doing all this other stuff. And then I was able to get to a position where like I was also, I'm not going to lie, I was forced to quit my job.
Yeah.
Because I would have probably kept.
It would have been not good.
It wouldn't have been good though. But yeah, I quit my job. But we talked about it a lot during a vacation we were on too. Like, yeah.
Within the couple of months where I was home, I wasn't doing nothing. I was working probably too much.
Yeah.
On things to make sure that we were making enough money so that Josh can quit as well. Because I was very grateful that Josh was very generous in allowing me to quit. And that's the thing. It's a communication issue. Not everything has to happen at the same time. You know, people think relationships are 50-50. They're not. And that's not what we're saying.
No,
but you do have to put some level of effort in.
Yeah.
At some point in the period of time that you are with someone.
It's always going to fluctuate however much effort one person is doing to another. Like, it just matters if you're working as a team and you communicate. That's what matters.
Like, there have been times where I'm at 1% and you're 99 or you're at 1% and I'm 99.
Yeah.
And we don't have any resentment towards each other for that at all.
Sorry,
unless we do.
Sorry, I didn't know how long of a pause to make it funny but not worrying, so I was very sorry. I just thought it would be really funny to not say anything.
But it was all communication, is my point. We just communicated about it.
We communicated.
What the fuck? But that's what I mean. Like, that's the level you want to get to.
Yeah, no.
If you're unwilling to do that after a simple year of dating,
1 year of dating,
you're done, dude.
Actually, your life is over. I'm busting down the door, coming in, baby. Let's go.
If a therapist wasn't so worried about people spiraling, they would be like, "You're not companionable."
Yeah,
like you're just not. If you continue down this pathway of behavior, you're just not. You're never gonna be a good companion.
Yeah, you're fucked. I don't know. Sorry. God, this is so funny.
That's hilarious, dude.
Solved it. I'm gonna piss myself now.
You made yourself laugh that much. All right, this one's a baller. This is a baller
one. Yeah.
This is not from Am I the Asshole or relationship post. This is from r/the 10th dentist.
Ooh, okay.
Which is
tell me about this, like, out of 9 out of 10 dentists, it's the 10th one.
Colgate is the best.
Whatever.
Yeah. So this one is the 10th dentist that's like, I don't think so. Whatever.
Yeah.
Basically unpopular opinion. Basically the same thing, but they have to keep making new ones because people are like, unpopular opinion, I don't think black people deserve rights. And then everyone's like, that's unpopular. And it's like, guys.
Please stop. Please stop.
I
don't want to see racism on my main feed, racism. Please. Jesus Christ. I don't need this to become a fucking Klan meeting. Thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Homelander from quote unquote The Boys is hella relatable.
How?
Buckle up, guys. Also love that fake surprise because I did tell you this earlier in the day.
No, you did, but I did forget, so now I'm back. So don't. I'm not faking my goddamn reactions.
Funny. You went like,
how fucking dare you?
And I just think it's really funny. I don't know.
I'm curious how. I'm just curious how.
Okay. Hear me out.
Isn't the whole point of that show too is that you're not supposed to relate to him? Are you fucking?
I mean, there's a level. Okay, we're gonna talk about it. Okay.
How long can you watch a show with the TV off before you realize you're not watching the show? I don't know. Like,
are you the TV off?
Yeah. How long can you have the TV off and just not realize you're not watching the fucking show, dude? Come on.
I don't know if you're SNL Totinos. Yeah. Football.
No.
Oh,
fumble.
Yeah,
I know.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Second Totino's reference because we watched that yesterday. Whatever.
Yeah, Jesus. Hear me out. To me, he is the most relatable character I have ever seen in a show.
You need to be shot.
In any show.
In any show.
The most relatable character ever.
Elaborate right now. Go. Okay, keep going. Keep going. I love this.
Homelander is the literal embodiment of everybody's deep inner ego.
What? Everyone. You don't.
Homelander.
Everyone loves fucking killing people, right?
Everybody's Homelander deep down on the inside is what they're saying.
Homelander really is the id, very, yeah. No, what? Wants
to be strong and powerful, wants to be feared without repercussion.
What?
Guy.
You need to be put down. I'm sorry.
Well, I don't know. Okay, but also wants love, especially maternal love. I'll say that twice. Wants to be famous and make great speeches and influence people to leave their mark wherever they go.
Everyone just loves titty milk and burning down a bunch of people.
Yeah. He loves leaving the mark on innocent people's bodies with his laser eyes.
Yeah. Didn't he? At the end of season 1, wasn't there? I don't remember when this happened, but he was on top of a building and just started pissing onto the street below, right?
Didn't he kill someone, or he told them to jump, or he forced them to jump?
Yeah, that happened too. No, I'm talking about there's like a scene where like he's in the Batman pose.
Murdered a lot of people. Yeah.
No, I'm talking. Okay, yes. I'm talking about one specific scene right now. So Sarah, can you listen to me real quick? So I'm talking about there's a scene, it's like at night, and it's like he's like on the top of a building, like he's Batman.
He's probably pissing.
Okay, yeah, he's like pissing onto on the people below him.
You know how much they love bodily fluids up there. I know,
but that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. So that's what you want to do. You just want to
piss off the top of a building? Yeah. You want to be feared without repercussion, which is weird.
That's a very weird thing.
That's a very weird one, dude.
Yeah, it's a very weird
I do
phrasing.
not want that shit. I don't want to be feared at all, actually. Genuinely.
Someone's waiting for the uniforms to arrive in the mail.
Oop.
To say a Mark Maron bit, I apologize.
Oop.
Jesus.
That guy wants attention and love from people, but he doesn't get any because he became... This is so my favorite.
What did he become?
Okay. That guy wants attention and love from people, but he doesn't get any because he behaves like an idiot after being screwed up by people in his childhood. He's just an idiot.
Yeah, he's oh my God. Jesus Christ. What little freak wrote this? What? This has to be.
It's just a silly Billy. Like, what are you talking about? Okay, so he tries to fight himself to let go of that, to not give a shit, but he can't help it. Some part of him still wants to be loved and is afraid of being left alone. Of course, he acts like an asshole many times, but honestly, what would you expect from any human that's given godlike powers? My opinion. Okay, so let's deconstruct this, because I think it's important to the context of our show.
Okay.
When I call someone an asshole,
yeah, yes.
even if I get really hyperbolic and
asshole
I'm like,
is not a death sentence. I get what you mean.
You're not a murderer. That's not what I'm trying to say. Even if I'm like, this guy needs to be taken out back and shot, this guy needs to get put down or something. I'm saying these things, and these are bad things that I say that are hyperbolic and
because it's a comedy show. Yeah,
I'm trying to be comedic and I'm trying to be, over the top, right?
Yes.
And honestly, some of these are my personal opinion. However, I'm not saying that you are a serial killer. I'm not actually literally saying that you're a serial killer when I call you an asshole. I think, and we talk about like redemption a lot. You know what I mean?
Yes, I agree. Yeah.
I do agree. I don't think they make a big point on The Boys that Homelander was created in a vacuum.
Yeah.
As a tool for fascism.
Yes. That's.
And that's kind of the entire point of it, is that he is a human, and he does have a part of him is, humanity.
Yeah.
And that's what makes him a twinge complicated, is that his entire fucking childhood has been created and he's been living
with like 100 asterisks after it. Yeah, like a page worth of asterisks.
He still is someone who needs to be held responsible for his actions.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes. That's the conclusion you should come to with The Boys. It's not, oh, that's just like me. That's crazy.
That's
if it's just
good.
like you.
That's not good.
That's insane.
You need help.
You need to stop.
Yeah, you got
empathizing with Homelander, dude.
That's not the character.
You're not
even really supposed to sympathize with like Butcher or like. There's not really
a guy in the show that you're supposed to.
The most is Jack
be like,
Quaid,
that's
but
me.
like
not even really. He's kind of
changes.
A little bitch boy.
Like It's a complicated superhero. It's not like it's fucking Captain America. You can't look at this with the Marvel lens of like good and bad, because that's reductionist. That's very fucking.
It's bad writing.
It's bad writing.
To just
it's
make
boring
a guy
writing. How about that?
Yeah,
and that's, I guess, boring is bad. Yeah. But like,
it's the worst thing you can do is be boring.
Yeah. So why?
But you shouldn't empathize. Like, you should maybe that one little scene where he's like a kid and he's in a lab and he's being raised by people who are afraid of him.
Yeah, I think that
you should sympathize with him
a little bit,
but you should not
empathize
with him.
Yeah, you shouldn't afterwards be like absolved.
Oh yeah, he murdered like 25 million people.
Oh, remember when he took down a plane? Doesn't matter anymore. He was hurt one time.
He's done so many things. The crowd thing.
Oh, the crowd thing when he imagines. Yeah. And
oh my god.
Spoilers for The Boy. I didn't realize that was going to be a fucking
sorry. Spoilers
for The
Boys. In the description.
Yeah.
Fucking, he raped people.
Yeah, that was
He's a fucking rapist. He's a racist also.
Yeah, he's a eugenicist
he was bred
as well.
To be actual Hitler.
Like
the Ubermensch, quote unquote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had to spell it out for everybody in season 2.
Yeah.
Dude, oh my god, Stormfront. Oh, I emphasize with Stormfront. Yeah, no, get out of here.
I'm good. Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
That's the whole point, is yes, there are reasons for people to become these things. It doesn't really matter at some point when their actions have caused them to hurt entire demographics of people. my fucking God.
Yeah.
I don't know how you could watch the show and miss it, you know?
Yeah, yes. Yeah.
That's the craziest part. I want to read
no media literacy here.
Some comments from some regular human beings.
Oh yeah, and some normal people, please. Can I have a little bit of faith of humanity after this, Sarah? Is that possible?
I have zero desire to be feared.
Yeah, yes, actually. I don't want to be feared.
There's a big difference between understanding how someone became who they are versus relating to them. If they are really the most relatable to you, then you need to seriously reflect on who you are and who you want to be.
Yeah, yes.
The great irony of Homelander in the show is that he is absolutely pathetic and weak on the inside.
Yes.
Despite all of his outward strength. You need to look inward at your own feelings of inadequacy and really dissect those feelings to understand why considering him so relatable is unhealthy.
There was a video I was watching recently, and I don't remember. It might have been about the boys. It might have been about something else. But it was something like along the lines of like might's not right or something like that. Like that was the phrase that was used. And that's like the whole fucking point of Homelander or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing is that Homelander's a pathetic character. He's yeah. And that's God, that's what, and like fascists are pathetic. Fucking
yes.
Anyone that uses a power in order to instill fear. I don't remember what fucking video it was. I want to credit this guy, but like,
fuck. If you know what he's talking about, link down below.
I feel like it was recent. It might even be. Oh, it was about Invincible. It was about.
I see.
I think it was Shaunarcanine, I believe is how it's pronounced. Was talking about it. It was a great video essay. I was talking about how spoilers for Invincible now.
Sorry.
How Omni-Man is actually the twist is that he's the bad guy.
Yeah.
And they revealed that in the first episode, and then the last episode is it's his son. It's Mark versus Omni-Man in that last episode, and
and it's the really emotional scene of Omni-Man. I haven't seen the entire show, but I know the scene because everyone references it.
And he's yelling at Mark about like, what will you still have or something like that, and Mark is just like, I still have you, and it's just that fucking
it's really
punch.
good, man.
Ironically, both of them are. Amazon's the only place apparently that has good superhero shows because it's only those two.
Well, I mean, I think it's if you really love superheroes like pre-Avengers, Marvel, boom, like Superman was created by Jewish people to have a guy that they could idealize who fights fascism.
Yes.
And became the American values guy.
Yeah.
Because American values used to be we fight fascism.
Yeah.
However, the thing about fascism is that it manipulates insecure people into wanting to have power over another demographic of people. So, I mean, that's sort of the satire and criticism of The Boys is we are using a drug to manipulate individuals into weapons of war to manipulate the American base
public
into becoming and supporting weapons of war and mass destruction so that we can push our white supremacist fascist and it's
rhetoric
it's laid plainly out too.
They make a whole point of how the guy that Vought himself was a Nazi scientist who was and then they America, and this is also good satire of America, who we took on a bunch of Nazis so we could beat the Soviets in the space race.
Well, and also that Nazism, the concentration camps or death camps. Sorry, there's been a recent criticism of the American education system talking about the Holocaust, where we just say concentration camps when we mean death camps.
Death camps, yeah.
But the death camps were actually based on the American prison system.
Yeah. Exactly.
So it's America and Nazi Germany have a very tight history straight up.
Yeah, and it's
Ford had a framed picture of Hitler above his bed, which I don't even know if is real. I think that might be a joke, but
I don't know.
Who knows?
It's very I don't know. Yeah. It's complicated.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely it's about the hypocritical nature of American the what's it called?
Nationalism and fascism.
Nationalism, fascism, the military-industrial complex, all of it.
Yes.
And put it in a blender and add some piss and shit and cum and
bodily fluids, blood, all that shit.
And you got the boys. Yeah.
And you got the boys. Yeah.
It's like kind of like how like Indiana Jones, like the first and third movies, I believe, were about like anti-Nazism, basically, because the bad guys were Nazis, and it's based off the 50 serial.
Yeah.
But now, like, if you made Nazis the bad guy in the newest movies, everyone would be like, oh yeah, what? Oh, everyone's a Nazi.
Everyone's a Nazi
yes.
Yes,
Nazis are Nazis. You should hate Nazis.
You should hate Nazis.
You shouldn't. Yeah.
You shouldn't. Yeah. You shouldn't empathize and relate to Nazis, my guy.
You little freak. Yeah. God, fascists are fucking assholes, man.
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, media is so good.
Dude, I know.
And I can't, and God, the bastardization by studios pisses me off so much.
And I think also one last thing I want to say. There's this guy called the Nameless Narcissist. He's a TikTok guy, and someone said to look him up, and basically implying that this guy is a narcissist because he has put together a TikTok where he says there are 3 questions to ask yourself to prove indisputably if you are a narcissist.
Okay.
And it's, do you think your feelings are real?
Okay.
Do you love yourself? And I forgot the third one.
And are you a narcissist?
Are you? No.
Full proof. If you give 2 good faith questions, you can get them on the bad faith question at the end.
Dude, if I was running for president in 2008, I would be fucking...
President Obama? Is that what you're saying? What?
No, that guy, Perry, that was like, education.
Oh, Rick Perry. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Do you feel like your emotions are genuine? Do you think that every person in the world has equal inherent worth? And do you love yourself?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And it's like, yes, if you love, I love myself. I think everyone has equal inherent worth.
Yes.
And also, I genuinely feel my emotions.
Yeah. I think these are all, yeah.
I don't constantly think every time I have an emotion that my emotions are fake.
Am I correct in this emotion? Yeah, I get it.
No, not even that. It's like this guy, he's like, if I go to a funeral and if I am publicly crying, I know deep inside, as someone who is, clinically, I have been diagnosed with narcissistic personality disorder.
Yeah, like,
I know that my feelings are not genuine. Also, I know I don't love myself, and I know blah, blah, blah. And that's the thing also, I like this guy specifically because he tries to decriminalize personality disorders.
Oh, I get you.
It's something we talk about on here. I feel like when I used to be on Reddit and try to figure out how...
Like the diagnosing almost of like...
my mom.
Yeah.
It was like narcissist, BPD, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And it was these personality disorders that was basically just any person you don't like.
Yeah, like using it as an excuse when you shouldn't. I get it, yeah.
When they're real disorders that people, the actions of these people doesn't always mean that they are abusive.
No, I understand that, yeah.
You might engage in abusive behaviors, but there is a way to self-actualize yourself and go through therapy and get through it, and we shouldn't demonize people that have these personality disorders.
I agree.
Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, solve it. Next story. I want to speak. That's my issue. Is I just want to talk.
Stop women talking.
I didn't say that.
That's what he said.
I did not fucking say that.
Oh
my God.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm just yelling to make our neighbors upset. All right. Ooh, am I doing this one? Oh, okay, cool. Am I the asshole for not sharing my husband's money with my daughters?
I don't know. We'll see.
I am a 45-year-old with 2 daughters, 26 and 25. Both girls were born in my relationship with my first husband when I was in my late teens / very early 20s. We were divorced when I was 24. The girls were not even in elementary school yet, and he's been AWOL their entire lives after that.
Oh, wow.
I started dating a wonderful man about 15 years ago. The girls were 10, 11 years old, and due to some horrible stories I have heard, I did not want to remarry until my girls were out of the house. Okay. This has nothing to do with my husband at all. This is a decision I made the day I realized my first marriage was over. I told my now husband this 15 years ago when he was my boyfriend, and he completely understood.
Okay.
We married 7 years ago. My younger daughter moved out. As a result, my daughters don't have a close bond with my husband. They've known him for 15 years and they like him, but their relationship with him is very limited to general pleasantries or discussing general topics at dinner. My husband has been very successful in his line of work and lives a very comfortable life. Until we moved in together, I had spent my entire life living in small apartments and counting pennies as a single parent.
Okay.
We didn't enjoy nice things at all. It was only necessities. When we married was the first time in my entire life I've lived in a single family home, and a nice one to boot. He's very generous with money and told me that so long as you don't buy a new boat without telling me, please buy yourself what makes you happy. He expressed more than once that he knows I'm not with him for money because for the first 8 years of our relationship, I refused to take a penny from him. The problem is that my daughters, who were raised during the penny pinching years, now want to share the experiences that my husband's money allows me. I don't indulge in anything too extravagant, just getting my hair done at a nice salon every month, lunch at nicer restaurants, and buying nicer clothes. Otherwise, the yearly vacation plus car I drive are expenses my husband had already had before me. They want to join us on vacation, they want mommy-daughter trips to the salon, they want nicer clothes. I understand that they're still young and finding their way in the world, but I don't see why they feel they deserve these things. My husband disagreed and said I should have the girls enjoy me.
Okay.
But he's a big spender as it is. He'd agreed to me having the cashier at the grocery store join me. That's it.
Wow. What an ending. So, okay. What does Reddit say? Go the asshole?
This is from Am I the Devil. People think asshole.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not saying that she's not the asshole.
Yeah, I get. Okay.
I think, once again, I don't think she's a murderer. I don't think she's the devil. Genuinely.
Okay.
I think she's traumatized by.
I think she's traumatized too.
Poverty.
But I think it's really weird that the husband's like, yeah, fucking.
Yeah, that's his money.
Yeah, and he wants to use it.
You're using his money and you're treating it like it's your own money. And he says, yes, please take your children out on dates.
Yeah, I've been successful. I should share this.
It's less of a they don't know him. Like, you're creating these rules in your mind.
Yeah, it's not even like.
It's just now you have money and you want your children to suffer the way that you suffered.
Yes.
And that's what you believe.
That's what everyone's coming to the conclusion to.
Yeah.
Which I don't agree with.
Yeah, I don't personally agree with that philosophy at all. I just think, yeah, if you have that philosophy as an adult and now you have money and you want your children to starve and penny pinch because you did it, don't expect them to care for you when you're in a nursing home.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
That's what I believe.
That's what's going to happen, yeah.
That's
if you're gonna
just
act
my
like
personal
this into
philosophy.
The future, yeah.
That's the thing about this is people will be like, yeah, those kids don't deserve money. Okay.
Yeah, then fucking...
Okay, fine. And they will suffer. And they also get to have an opinion. Whoa, crazy. This is so crazy. Actually, these children get to
hold on, Sarah.
come to their own individual thought. They're not just...
Sarah, record scratch moment real quick. Hold on.
Yeah, they're not just insurance for when you die, actually.
They're actual human beings.
They're actual human beings that have independent thought.
I can't connect these dots in my head, Sarah. I'm sorry.
I know.
My kid is my spawn.
Yeah, and mine. I had them so that they can work and pay for me when I get old. And then when I do get old and I treat them like shit their whole lives. They're
my social security, all right? Like, that's... Wow.
But I do think this is trauma from being in poverty.
No, I agree it's trauma as well. But
once again, your trauma doesn't mean that your actions are just absolved.
Yeah, and Homelander. I don't know, it sucks too that it's like, fuck yeah. Homelander. I don't know, it's just sad, I guess, to see generational trauma just loop itself back over.
It is very sad, yeah.
Like, I don't know, man, if you're fortunate enough and this episode of giving a little bit of crap to my parents, but I don't think they're very good with they are helpful.
Dude, straight up, this is not something I say often. Even my mom, she wanted to be a person who had enough money that she could take care of herself and then take care of me. Like, every once in a while, she would be like, let me spoil you. But that was her way of showing love and then also not respecting me as a human being. I didn't want money. I didn't want expensive things. I wanted her to just, love me like I was an individual.
Yeah, as a person.
And respect me at all. And I know a lot of people like that. Like, I had friends who their father was financially abusive and their mother was physically abusive. And then their dad, like, their only way of connecting with them as they got older was, I'll buy you a Nike jacket. And they would be like, yeah, okay, I'm going to take money from my dad, but fuck him.
Yeah,
I have this personal opinion of like, fuck him, but I'll take money because I deserve it because he was abusive to me as a child. Yeah, I agree with them. I'm going to agree with victims. I'm going to be honest. That's a bias that I have because I was a victim as well.
No, I get you. Yeah.
And abusers have a bias of I agree with the abuser because I'm an abuser.
I'm an abusive piece of shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
So damn.
Simple.
Yeah.
Simple. If you're gonna deny your children the community of being with you and being with your husband, weird that you wouldn't let him talk to your husband after a long time.
Yeah, that's a little weird. Yeah.
I get it.
But
I've never been in that position, so I don't know. But also, like, I mean, you know how we think about stepdads and step people coming in.
Yeah.
I understand people's...
It's hard. It's not. I'm not gonna say it's easy. Yeah, but like...
But also, like, if you're dating someone who has children, you are... You know, at some point... You're going to become
a de facto, like, parental figure at some point or another.
At some point.
Or you should be
at least
try to and be a good one. Yeah.
I do think in general...
You shouldn't be like, they're not mine. I'm not giving a fuck.
Like, there was that one guy that was like, they're not mine, I don't care.
Yeah.
And I was like, I guess you don't have to. No, actually, I do think you have to.
Yeah, you have to.
And I was wrong to say that. I just didn't... I've never thought about that before in my life. And you saw that live on the podcast.
Sarah had to make new connections in the neuron brain. Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
I remember in high school there was this guy I knew and he said, or like that I was told that he would never love something that wasn't his own. I was like, all right, well, how are you going to love anyone weird. Then? Yeah.
I knew a lot of kids that thought like that. I just thought you're a kid.
He was like the only guy I ever heard that from though.
Really? I heard it from a lot of people.
I only heard it once. Also, I went to a smaller school, so that might be what it was, but yeah.
No, yeah, it was something that was talked about a lot. It was like, oh, would you adopt? Would you blah blah blah? Would you do this? Which even then, adopting now, I kind of have a different opinion about it. Like, I think people should still stay in the same families that they are. Like, you know, a part of. Oh, I'm so annoying now. I'm so radicalized now that everything that I talk about is imperialism and and colonialism.
I'll put my microphone over here.
But like, you know, like the people that are like, oh yeah, I'll go to Japan and get a kid. Just pick up a kid.
I get what you mean. Yeah, there's something. Yeah, there's two extremes here. I don't like really either of them. Yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah, and then they raise them in a white family and don't raise them with any culture that they come from.
A complete assimilation. Yeah,
right.
And yeah, that's fucked up. I agree with that.
They're forced to live where they're not seen as white, but also they're disenfranchised from their own culture to not realize, like, yeah,
I get
it's fucked up, man.
Yeah, damn.
Whatever.
Solved it though. Solved it. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Sarah O'Hara on social problems. Whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Bum 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 bum.
And I was at this bar and this girl walked up to me and she was like, "Nah," and I was like, "Yeah, whatever."
I actually kind of do just want to title this "Whatever" now.
Yeah, whatever. Do like 3 E's.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Boom, 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 boom. All right. Okay. Next fucking God, we have a job to do. We gotta move and groove. Whatever. Come on. Shut the fuck.
You fucking bitch.
Shut the fuck up and read that goddamn Reddit story.
God. Okay. Am I wrong for calling my buddy's girlfriend a quote unquote fake hippie?
Ooh, gatekeeping hippieism is like a fun. That's a fun concept. Yeah.
Get ready for this.
Your hair's not long enough. You don't smoke enough of that ganj, dude.
You're not a real weed smoker like me and my friends.
That's what I think of hippies: long hair and weed. That's it. Those are the only two requirements.
My friends and I, parentheses, we are in our mid-20s, have been following the music scene for over 5 years now. So you're professional hippies.
Yeah, professional hippies. Yeah.
We all see our favorite band all the time, and most of us have seen them 50 plus times.
Was it fucking Fish? Probably Fish. It's gotta be.
That's what somebody said it was Fish.
Is it Fish or Grateful Dead?
I think it is Fish.
It's Grateful Dead, you fucking conservative. Come on.
Conservative? Okay.
Sorry, continue.
Oh, God. Grateful Dead is conservative? Predicting a comment.
Yeah. Put that bet. An easy bet.
Yeah. We all indulge in little quote unquote party favors, quote unquote, and like to party and travel around to enjoy the shared music experience. For most of us, these bands mean so much. We feel like one big family. My buddy, my longtime best guy friend, brings his girlfriend Zoe around. She's been with him for over a year and has been to a handful of shows, but really just isn't into the jam scene. She just drinks and smokes and does show white. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means.
I have no fucking clue. Yeah.
I don't know what that means. Tell me in the comments.
Well, she's wearing white after Labor Day, so she's not a hippie.
I don't know.
I don't fucking know.
We do more mind-opening things, but okay, that's cool.
Is it does she not do the drugs?
I guess so.
That might be part of it.
She just drinks and smokes.
Yeah.
But she doesn't do like
the
acid.
the real ones.
Hard
yeah,
drugs?
the harder ones, yeah.
She dresses like the part, wears cool, funky clothes. We are all super outgoing, and she is reserved and only talks when people talk to her.
Fucking introverted hippie doesn't exist.
Yeah, which isn't like everybody else in the scene because we are all super welcoming and talkative. But she doesn't listen to the current wave. She only listens to 60s music and the rest of the quote-unquote old stuff. She doesn't really go to any shows or concerts, except with my buddy. She gives off a vibe like she's quote-unquote holier than thou because she doesn't eat animals or quote-unquote kill them. There was a bug in our hotel room.
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Hold on. Wait, hold on. So we have a vegetarian here, and they're not a hippie?
She's not a hippie. Yes, that's the thing. She listens to 60s music, and she doesn't eat meat, and she's not a hippie.
Listen, like guys, I love me some pigeon playing ping pong. I love Spafford's okay, but like
you can't deny.
Yeah, this is at least
the start.
If we're gonna do first wave hippie, how about that?
For someone who hates old people so much, for me,
yeah,
I really come from a respect your fucking elders.
Respect your elders on this one. I mean? This one I'm gonna say you gotta respect your elders on.
You don't have to respect your elders when they're being racist and shitty to you.
Yeah.
Even mildly shit. I've been seeing a lot of tweets lately where people are like, this guy was like really, laughing at me and making me feel bad at Thanksgiving. And I told him,
hang out with him.
Yeah. And I told him that's not okay. And then he laughed at me again. And I said, why are you continuing to laugh at me? And then he dismissed me and my feelings. So I got up and left. And people are just doing that now.
Awesome. Yes.
And it makes me so happy.
That's great. Do that. Do that more.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tell these motherfuckers to stop. That shit is ass.
If they're socially check, I get it.
In a historical way.
In this historical sense, yeah, you gotta give a little bit of respect.
You gotta give a little bit of respect.
Yeah.
Okay. There was a bug in our hotel room, and she went up and was like, "Stop! Don't kill it!" and took it outside in a cup. That fucking bitch.
What? Not a hippie. Not a hippie.
That's not a hippie thing to do.
Yeah.
Who doesn't do that?
Some people, yeah. Depending on the bug, yeah. I feel like people will do that.
It was just like a
little guy. Yeah. Like a yeah, I get it. Yeah. Okay. Whatever.
Jesus. She thinks that's what makes her a hippie. It's not a competition. Sounds like it is. When the group of us get SOs, or significant others, they're usually in the music scene, but she wasn't. But we were surprised seeing how she presents herself. So I said to my buddy, I think she's presenting herself completely different than how she is. And she overheard, and now he doesn't even say hi to me.
Yeah, that's what happens.
When you're mean to his girlfriend, yeah.
Yeah. Why are you gatekeeping this? This is so dumb.
It's really dumb. Also, I think...
wait, hold on a second. Wait, real quick.
So no,
minor
she
detail.
overheard and now doesn't even say hi to me. So you're upset
that she doesn't talk to you. You were mean to her. You were judging her. Of course she's not going to fucking talk to you anymore.
Yeah.
Also, okay, hold on.
Lots of toxic positivity happening in here
also,
well.
real quick. Okay, 60s music.
Mm-hmm.
I know Fish wasn't around in the 60s. I don't believe so.
No, I don't.
But...
maybe. Actually, I don't know.
Fish is like 80s, 90s at least.
Like jam band type stuff.
Yeah, jam bands were definitely big 70s and 80s.
So, like the Beatles?
So, still close-ish. Like, there's not that much of a disconnect. Unless, again, this is like a modern jam band.
1983.
83, Fish, right?
Fish.
20 years removed from 60s.
60s hippie music.
Because, like, that's, like, definitely... Because, like, Woodstock happened in 69, right? And that's, like, if you think hippie, you think fucking Woodstock at some point.
Grateful Dead is 1965.
So, if it's Grateful Dead, then.
Mamas and Papas, she's probably not listening to that. I'm not gonna lie.
Whatever, but, like...
Jefferson Airplane. Country Joe and the Fish. I don't know a lot of these.
But like this
Peter, Paul, Mary, probably not listen to that
Yeah,
either.
if we're talking about like, okay, it's very specifically in the music from like 1960s onward, there's a line at least to like, modern jam bands to the 60s, Grateful Dead, Fish, whatever the fuck, right?
Bob Dylan, John Lennon.
That's not bad music either. Like it's
Simon and Garfunkel. This is shit I listen to.
Yeah,
Zombies.
so who gives a shit?
Crosby, Still and Nash Young.
Why? Yeah, what's
Donovan.
this gatekeeping thing where it's like you're not in the
Cream.
music scene?
Led Zeppelin.
But if you want it, because it seems like you're like, it seems almost cult-like now that I'm thinking about it. Like
That's what I'm saying.
we're a big happy family, but
the
if you
band,
don't listen
Pink
to the
Floyd,
music,
Santana.
yeah.
Yeah.
But okay, yeah.
Woody
We don't
Guthrie.
need to name every 60s act, Sarah.
Young Rascals.
All right,
Blues.
that's it. No more. Done.
Blues Magoos.
Stop.
Never heard of that.
Okay, stop.
Temptations. I don't know if I would call them hippie, but yeah. Rolling Stones. I don't know if I would say that either, but The Doors. Yeah, I guess so.
But yeah, so
Yeah.
now that we're done naming bands, we can
Just give a context to everybody is all I'm saying. I found
That-
a list
thank
of
you.
like 100 top hippie songs from the 60s.
top 50, top 100 shoe jokes.
Yeah.
No, so fucking no, yeah, like just why I don't know why I have to gatekeep this.
Yeah, it's weird.
It doesn't make any sense.
Especially when she's like more original hippie than people
yeah, and
nowadays.
if it's like first wave hippie,
like, call yourself
kind of,
something new, like you're the Magoos.
yeah,
I'm a big Magoo head.
yeah. I don't know. Like I don't
know.
I don't know what this like. If you just like the music, you're not a fucking hippie. There's more to it than just liking song. Like
It's complicated, right?
It
Because
is
it's like
complicated.
you end up gatekeeping, aren't you?
I guess, but
Right?
like I don't know.
But they're the one
But they're the ones
gatekeeping
gatekeeping
because they're not a modern hippie.
Yeah,
Which,
right.
So it's frustrating because it's like you're gatekeeping, but you could
you would have
gatekeep
been
even harder,
You would have been
and
a
you would
poser
still be wrong. Yeah.
50 years ago.
Yes. Because you probably wouldn't like that music.
Yeah.
You probably
it-
would if you grew up then.
If
but
but like yeah,
if
you know,
you went back in time to the 60s,
it's just like
they'd call you a fucking poser.
Yeah, so I don't know, man. Fuck.
They'd probably just be talking about Vietnam.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd be pro Vietnam for
Yeah.
sure. Wow, what a little freak. Just let her enjoy the fucking if she's not enjoying the music, just let her enjoy being with friends. Who cares?
This one, like the hatred I feel when I see people
Like
get history wrong.
I get
Not
that.
even just like a general, because I do it all the time. I say things, I think of it in general, I'm bad at years. Like, I just said fucking Vietnam, and that's probably 70s, honestly.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Actually,
whatever.
it might have been 60s, but now I have to look it up because that's how my
Google it,
brain is.
Yeah, Google it. But I get what you mean, yeah. But like also, I don't know, respect game, dude. I don't know, like fuck.
Yeah. I mean,
why are you judging someone for being
judgy.
peaceful?
Nope.
Yeah.
Yep, 1955 to 1975. That was a long ass war.
Jesus.
20 years.
Damn.
So yeah, probably they're just thinking about Vietnam at that time, honestly. Most likely, I think
Yeah.
the idea of being a hippie back then was, are you pro or against Vietnam?
Yeah, that's pretty much what it was. Yeah. And then if you were against Vietnam, you were fucking
And that's why
you're a commie fucking America hating
literally.
yeah.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Yeah.
Yeah, so
But of course, we don't have those ideas anymore when just some fucking guy goes to a Fish concert.
yeah. Yes, exactly.
Yeah. I
It's
don't
a
know
little
what
more
you think
complicated
about
now, yeah.
Vietnam, dude.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I met more fascists that were more like pro-Vietnam in my life.
God.
Dude.
Solved it. Don't be judgmental.
Yeah.
Don't gatekeep. Damn. Speaking of gatekeeping.
Hmm?
Am I the asshole for gatekeeping? I'm joking. If only they were this simple.
I know.
I could go to sleep early.
I fucking wish, dude.
Am I the asshole for telling my sister-in-law it's rude to crochet everywhere?
Yes.
You got skin in this game, I know that.
I do have skin in this game. You should crochet everywhere on the bus. On the bus? I'm sorry, that's
in front of my
Sniper Wolf
salad, yeah.
reference. Yeah.
All right. My sister-in-law does crochet. It's literally become her personality.
Yeah, it does.
She started doing it after her and my brother experienced a second trimester loss earlier in the year. Now she does it everywhere. I work in the same place she does, and I've seen her crocheting at her desk during her breaks and lunch. What a bitch.
Dude, I wish if my manager didn't come up to me and was like, you gotta stop doing that, I would do that
crochet
all
everywhere.
the time.
Yeah. My brother says it's how she relaxes. Apparently, it helps calm her busy mind. Every week or so, we have family dinners over at my parents' house. Since sister-in-law has been crocheting, she brings it with her. She just sits in the corner after dinner working on a project. My brother often sits with her and they'll talk quietly. Both her and my brother are quite introverted. if she ends up sitting with my wife or another sister-in-law, she's crocheting. I recently invited her and my brother to watch a film at mine, and again, she was sat crocheting throughout the whole film. It's rude because she's not paying attention to anyone.
I don't know if that's... I mean, if you talk to her and she doesn't respond and she's like, I'm crocheting, I guess that's a little rude.
It's a little rude.
But
also, this is so obviously a coping mechanism as well. Like,
yeah, I think probably just let her do her thing.
Yeah, let her do her fucking thing.
Calm down.
If only he took that advice right now.
Like, she's not drinking. She's not doing drugs.
Yeah.
She's not ruining her life.
Dude, in the middle of the corner, fucking heroin. I think then you can complain.
I think alcoholism is a better example.
Yeah, it's a better, yeah.
Like, you know, oh, my life is in shambles. I'll go and be social at a party and drink in the corner and get really drunk and go home and drink more. And
yeah, that's worse. Yeah, no, I get it, yeah. Tonight, my brother posted a picture of them where they were out having a couple drinks in the pub. Yet again, she was crocheting. It was on the table in the picture.
So baller.
In the comments, she was joking with her friends that she'll be able to see where on her work of progress that she got drunk, as it'll all be drop stitches and she'll have to start again. Awesome.
That's so cool.
Her social media is full of posts about crochet, about what she's working on, the yarns or patterns she's bought, or their trips that she and my brother take to go to specific yarn stores.
Ooh.
I've had enough of her being rude, and I commented under the post that it was rude that she kept crocheting everywhere, and she needed to stop being so antisocial all the time.
Oh, God.
She didn't comment back, but one of her friends did, telling me to F off and that she can crochet wherever and whenever she wants. I responded by saying, in that case, crocheting is banned in my house, so she'll have to socialize in the future.
No, I'm just not coming over to your house then.
Yeah.
You don't want to have fun? I'm not coming over.
My brother deleted my comments before sister-in-law got to see them.
Oh.
I know this because he told me when he messaged me telling me that I was being a prick and her crocheting wasn't hurting anyone. He said that she's currently crocheting all the time because she's making gifts for family and friends.
Oh.
BS, because we don't do gifts for adults in the family anymore.
Why? That's mean.
That sucks. Yeah, lame ass fucking family.
Well, no maybe she fucking wants to give you a damn gift.
Yeah.
Shit.
Let her make a goddamn gift for you.
You better appreciate the shit. Dude, oh my God, I have so much stuff to say about this.
He told me that they wouldn't be coming around anymore until I apologized to S&L. I'm not apologizing because it's rude not to be giving people your full attention. Am I the asshole for telling my sister-in-law that it's rude to crochet everywhere?
So did you know there's a curse?
A curse?
There's a curse. There's a crocheting, knitting curse.
Yeah.
Basically, of, okay, I've gotten to the level of crocheting, knitting, where I think I can make something good enough that I would be fine with giving to someone.
Yeah, okay.
By the time that you have finished the item,
oh no,
usually you have a problem with them and they drop out of your life. That's the curse.
That's what's happening here.
It's the blanket, whatever curse. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's classic. It's a classic knitting wives' tale thing. And the issue with it, and the thing that I think about all the time, because I'm terrified of this, is like, I want to knit people things, but also I'm terrified of just having this thing that I've imbued with their energy.
Yeah, and then
they just, for some reason, we get into a fight and we don't like each other anymore.
Yeah, then it's like...
Yeah, so I am now like, if I knit this, I have to be cool with me having it if they don't want it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? But anyway, that's an aside. That's an interesting thing.
Yeah, so...
Also, I think, like, it doesn't even necessarily have to be connected to the miscarriage or her losing the baby.
That's true, yeah.
It's just a fucking hobby, and it is all-consuming.
Yeah.
It is an all-consuming hobby.
I can tell, as someone who lives with someone who crochets all the time. I'm not going to say names here. But,
it is.
Yeah, I definitely see sometimes that this specific person can really get into the groove of crocheting. I don't know.
Watching crocheting. There's been times where I'm sitting there with a bag of yarn, the bag I've crocheted, to fit all my yarn that I have bought.
Yeah, you did do that. Yeah,
I did do that, and then
someone I knew did that.
Yeah, I've sat next to a bag that was crocheted to hold all the yarn that I bought for crocheting.
Yeah,
watching a crocheting YouTube video and sitting there and crocheting multiple projects not at the same time, but sitting there and learning about crochet while I'm crocheting, and also there's a bag of crochet.
Yeah, you used the corpse of the other yarns to make
I did, yes.
Yeah, Jesus. Yeah, so okay, how do you feel about this guy?
I think the friend the sister that's crocheting is baller as hell.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Because wow.
Also, it's cool to have a hobby. Why
it's
can't
fine
you have a hobby?
Yeah. She's not hurting herself, unless she's hurting her hands maybe, but
she's still able to go to work. She's able to still go out and do things. Like they were getting drinks at she's being interactive, obviously.
She is obviously being social.
If she's having drinks.
Maybe she just doesn't want to talk to you because you suck ass.
Yeah, maybe you suck.
There you go.
Nah.
Maybe
it's everyone else's fault but mine,
We're not allowed to give gifts to each other. Well, maybe some of us want to show our appreciation.
Be able to get gifts for people.
God damn it.
Yeah.
I can't imagine crocheting something for somebody, spending literal months on it, giving it to them, and then being like, I didn't think we were supposed to get a gift. Motherfucker,
gift.
Just
accept the gift and move on.
Oh my God, you have to ooh and ah at it. I spent so much time on it.
I put all this love and attention and energy into this and you can't even appreciate it. I hate you.
If you pick, and it's not, you don't have to, but I really wish you would be like, wow, the stitching is really intricate. I know you're not going to do that because you don't know.
Yeah, you should fucking...
You're just going to be like, oh, blanket, thanks. But you're not going to be like, wow, look at the braiding.
Yeah,
wow.
No, it's not. It's never that.
No, you're not going to.
People are so used to just getting shit from the store that any amount of work that's put into something does not matter anymore. Yeah.
Dude, I actually saw a long time ago a Reddit, and by a long time ago, I mean like maybe 3 months ago. Old. No, like a Reddit post about, I think it was an unpopular opinion, and it was like, I don't really like handmade gifts because they always look like shit.
Wow, what?
Yeah.
That's not the point. That's that someone went out and got it for you. It's then made it for you.
It's like they would rather have something from Amazon that is good and made correctly than have a handmade gift from someone.
Jesus.
Because it looks like shit and they would never use it. And now they have random crap that they don't need.
Jesus.
Like, I just think there are some people out there that are just, I'm incompatible with.
Yeah, they're consumerist ass fucking, everything needs to be practical.
You know? Some people learn that by having a shitty boyfriend when they're 16, and then the shitty boyfriend's like, we could never be together, and they're like, we were just incompatible. I learn it by hating people on the internet.
Yeah.
That's how I learned that lesson, is people on the internet post things that I hate, and I go, we could never be friends in real life. You could never sit on my couch. I could never make you dinner. I could never give you a gift.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's handmade, because
I'm
gonna make a handmade thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that.
God damn it.
Solved it. You also might want to move your chair up a little bit.
No, I'm fine.
Okay. I'll move it up later myself. It's fine. It's okay. I'll reset everything.
Dude, yeah, and then
back to 1.
And then we come back next week and we're gonna have to reset the thing again because you moved it in the middle of the fucking bullshit.
Yeah, I'm gonna move your chair to right. Hold on, just to show everybody. Here, I'm gonna bring it.
No, guys, the problem is I scooched back a little bit in my seat.
And now everything has to get reset.
Even though I'm so fat that I could not possibly move this seat if I fucking tried with my ass. It is so deep in the ground. I think I'm breaking it, actually, with my fucking big fat ass.
That I love.
That Josh loves.
Yeah, no, okay,
You can't love and hate my big fat ass.
I know, all right. Fucking final story, guys. No, your final story, not mine.
Oh, yeah, true.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it is final.
Yeah. We rushed through this one. It's only been 3.5 hours.
I know. Jesus.
Yeah,
wow.
Faster podcast than normal.
Okay, this one is so crazy.
Fuck yeah.
Am I the asshole for hospitalizing my friend's son?
Like, as in just, did you cause the thing that needs to get hospitalized, or did you bring them to the hospital?
I, 25 male, had recently ordered a new scent from my favorite men's soap company.
Okay, I know where this is going now.
No, you don't.
Okay, never mind.
I thought nothing of it, and a week had passed, and it had arrived the morning of Thanksgiving. I was super excited because now I could use one of their scents to smell good on Thanksgiving Day. I hopped in the shower and used it, and I smelled really good. 3 hours later, most of my family started to arrive, and soon so did my friend and his son Nathan. Before they all arrived, I had used one of the deodorants that came with it and left it out in the open. A fatal mistake.
Oh my God.
I started to chat with my friend and Nathan had ran off and I thought nothing of it. Later, I had to use the restroom, so I excused myself. When I returned to the table, Nathan was lying next to the stick holding his stomach on the floor. Nathan had started to cry and I looked at the stick and it had a bite mark out of it.
Oh my God. Holy shit. How old is Nathan? Like, was the name given?
I don't think so.
Oh my God. Like, that's okay. Wow. All right. I thought this was gonna be like an allergen thing.
Yeah, no, I thought it was gonna be like a smell, like perfume thing, and we didn't know, and it was gonna be
Yeah, but this is okay.
New fear unlocked.
Yeah.
Children just eating deodorant.
Willy fucking nilly.
And I want to put this on the podcast because I'm like, is there someone out there telling children to eat deodorant?
Yeah.
Is that something?
I mean, like, is it like those Tide Pod
smell
things
so
again?
Good, and then he's like, or is there like some fucking kid influencer out there that's like, you can totally eat deodorant, it's fine.
Dude, getting it smells like candy deodorant, like fucking.
Yeah, like is it food scented? I don't know. I don't think so.
I assume not.
Even
it's like
then,
the
I don't
Brenly
think...
Mulligan commercials where it's like, all right, guys, you can't eat Tide Pods. Anyway, here's our new razor, and it's a burger.
Yeah, it's a burger razor. Yeah.
Jesus.
Everyone was around Nathan, so I pushed through the crowd of people and I asked Nathan if he had eaten some of it, and he nodded in approval. Nathan then started to seize, and 911 was called.
Yeah.
They arrived, and his friend explained that his son had eaten a part of the deodorant and felt horrible and started to seize. My friend and his son had went to the hospital. Today they updated me on that. They updated me on it that Nathan was fatally allergic to an ingredient in the deodorant and is currently in a coma, which is unknown when he will wake up.
Oh my God.
My friend has blocked me on all platforms and is refusing to speak to me and is blasting me on Facebook, saying that I caused all of this and we are reckless and irresponsible for leaving the deodorant out, knowing that his son is fatally allergic to it. I had no idea that his son was allergic to anything, and now everyone thinks that I'm a cruel monster. So I'm wondering, am I the asshole?
Okay.
I don't think so.
Okay.
How could he fucking know?
If he didn't know, that's the thing. Know. That's the only thing. I don't think you're like positioning deodorant to be
eaten.
Yeah. But I guess like he did see the kid run off with the deodorant, right? Is that what happened?
He saw him run off. I don't think he noticed that it was with the deodorant.
Okay.
I don't think he noticed it. Yeah.
Because that's fucking fly on me.
Like
I don't think he's an asshole.
If we compare this to the weed cookie guy, remember that one?
That was very malicious. This is no malicious.
That was like a guy that just needed to be, that was told multiple times, do not bring this into my house. I have kids. Do not do that. He brought a cookie, which is the thing that children ingest. Put it in his backpack that was open that the kid was able to get to.
Yeah, and this is a deodorant stick.
You don't really think that kids are gonna... I think if you don't have kids, from the perspective of someone who doesn't have kids, I don't think that kids are gonna eat deodorant. If I were a parent and I had experience with children, I would be like, yeah, kids eat everything.
Yeah.
However, from the perspective of someone who's not had a kid, or been around kids that often.
And like also if you didn't know what's in this deodorant, like,
and also you didn't know that he's allergic to shit like this.
Yeah. So I don't think asshole either.
No, I don't think so.
I think that's very
I think it's just a very unfortunate situation.
Yes, I agree with that.
And I feel really bad for the fucking parents. I think
for sure, yeah.
I don't even really blame them fully. I think they're reacting out of emotion.
Oh yes, 100%. Yeah. I don't think anyone's shitty here.
No.
I think maybe trying to convince other people that guy's an asshole is a little shitty, but also I don't blame them because it's a bad situation.
I don't fucking know what I would do if my kid's in a coma. We don't know if he's gonna fucking wake up.
Yeah, exactly.
Because he ate some deodorant.
Yeah,
I think honestly, like if kids are fatally, I don't know.
This is why guys don't get stick deodorant. Get spray deodorant.
I genuinely think if people are fatally allergic to something, you should write it on the fucking bottle. Kids might be fatally allergic to this thing, unless,
and even like
because I also don't know about allergies unless it's like
it's a very rare thing.
Impossible.
I wonder.
Tell.
Yeah. What company is just putting fucking like arsenic into their fucking
right?
Like, oh man, I love this new deodorant. It's got a bunch of asbestos in it, dude. It's fucking.
It's just awful. I can't imagine. Like I can't expect a parent to be like, Nah, dude, it's totally cool that my kid is in a fucking coma.
Yeah.
From the deodorant that you left out in your house. But also, this guy didn't know.
Did not know at all, no. That's wild.
Fuck, man. Yeah.
Solved it.
Anyway, if your kid's allergic to a thing, don't let him eat deodorant.
And let your friends know that they're allergic and to keep an eye on things.
Yeah, be upfront.
All right. See,
and
I know.
Also, respect people's allergies. That's another thing.
Yes, 100%. I agree.
Holy shit.
Anyway, I know you tried to trip me up with that.
I didn't.
All right. I know.
Wanted to talk about it.
I know that that I pick a bunch of random ass stories.
Yeah, I guess just demonize me. Sure.
Okay, so the final story of the night.
That's cool and awesome, and the cool thing that people that love each other do.
You don't get to fucking talk after some of the shit you've pulled today. All right.
There's some of the shit.
After some of the shit you trying to fucking pull.
Misogynist, victim blaming, groomer. I guess. Just throwing things out there.
You're the one that said you hung out with 20-year-olds, you little groomer over there.
I was in college.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's where they exist.
Were you enrolled in college?
Yes.
You're just creeping at fucking UCF. Just fucking
going there to become friends with 19-year-olds.
Yeah, that's what you want. I know that's what you want. All right. Am I the asshole for telling my friend it's her fault for being single?
It depends on the friend, dog.
My female 31 friend, Sasha, female 30, is single and has been for a while after getting a divorce last year. They were together for 10 years, married for 5. She always claims she's happy on her own, and if she happens to find someone, it's fine, but she's not actively looking.
Okay.
She's been on a few dates, but always ends up not happy with the guys and never seeing them again.
Okay.
Recently, I set her up with my husband friend who was a nice person, good looking and all. I want to fuck him. After the date, I'm joking.
Wow.
It's not, yeah.
I'm judging by the judgment for this lady that
there's a little bit of judgment already.
It doesn't end up well. Yeah.
Good looking and all. After the date, I asked Sasha how it went, and she wasn't impressed. She said he was quite boring and didn't do anything besides working and playing games. I told her he was a nice person and she had to give him a chance, and she said she wouldn't because he didn't even believe her when she talked about what she does, claiming that she's trying too hard and he told her to be chill because no one's been impressed by quirkiness.
Okay, fuck this guy. What the fuck?
Honestly, I agree with him.
Okay.
She's in her 30s, not 16 anymore. Her hobbies don't make her unique or quirky. They make her weird.
Why do people hate hobbies so much,
I don't fucking know, man.
What the fuck?
Yeah. She does things like fencing, lute playing, and river dance. I said it's her fault for being single, for trying too hard, and she needed to manage her expectations and stop being so weird and into medieval shit.
Dude, she's trying to find a king. Straight up,
exactly.
Like an actual medieval king.
Yeah, a Nordic fucking strong chin. Hold on.
Yeah, Josh. She's trying to find Josh. He's like, I want this fucking lute playing river dancing motherfucker.
Play me some lute, baby.
Play me some lute, baby. Let's fucking go.
Let me reset.
Not gonna lie, the fencing is pretty hot.
Fencing is really cool. Yeah, I want a lady that could kill me.
Yeah. I can't even get mad. I'm like, I want her too. Shit.
Yeah,
fuck.
Don't worry. Yeah, I'll set you up. Don't worry. We'll have a throuple going on.
Yeah.
She told me I was the asshole that, as her friend, I should support her and not expect her to drop who she is just to impress some guy. Based. I agree with this so hard.
Yeah.
I reply that sure, but you can't expect to find someone at your age. People don't have time or money for hobbies, and she's privileged, she's self-employed, and should acknowledge that and accept that most guys are not into what she's doing and prefer to chill at home after work. She says she doesn't expect them to be into what she is, but to at least have one hobby. I said, suit yourself, and she called me an asshole and went home. Honestly, I don't think I was in the wrong, but my husband kind of agreed with Sasha, saying that she wants to be single, so be it. Her looks will fade and she'll be a weirdo, but I shouldn't have said that.
What the fuck?
Everyone's so judgmental.
Holy
was I really in the wrong for saying it?
Yes. What the fuck is wrong with you guys?
I don't know. Yeah, that was a weird.
You guys are so strange, man.
Yeah, why is... Okay, listen. Besides privilege, that's a real thing.
That is actually fair.
That's a real
she does have critique. A lot of free time. I think also, sometimes I think if we broke up, you know, I would find it difficult to find another guy. A, because I love you and I'll love you forever.
I think it would be difficult for me too. Yeah.
Gay. Gross. We love each other and stuff. But also, it would be hard because I have all this fucking free time and I'd want to do things.
Yeah,
with
do
people.
stuff that. Yeah.
And it would be difficult to find a guy that is like, I work 40 hours a week. I have a demanding job. I think that's fine to be incompatible with someone like that. Also, I think expecting a guy to have one hobby. I think video games is a hobby.
I do think that too, and that's
listen, one. This is only the slightest bit of critique
that I'll have. Yeah, I think gaming is a fine hobby.
Yeah, but I think she doesn't like him because he judged her.
That's true. That's what happened. Yeah.
That's what happened. It's not,
like, yeah, if you say your hobbies and someone's like, ill, gross. Yeah, I don't think you should be with them.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's interesting to me because, like, I feel that, like, before podcasting became our job, I always saw it as a hobby.
Yeah.
And I always felt like it was...
People were like, ew.
Yeah.
They are. They still are.
They still are, yeah.
If I say I am a full-time podcaster, that's my job. It'll still be, ew. Yeah.
That's the plight of a podcaster. Woe is me, etc. Yeah. But no, fucking...
Everyone that suddenly wants this, like, you guys are in for a lifetime of zero respect.
Absolutely none. Yeah. Even as that number goes up, it's no one gives a fuck.
No one gives a damn.
Even, like, yeah. So, yeah, like, fucking, I don't know. It's very difficult, like, if you find someone that actually respects your hobbies, fucking keep them. Yeah. Even if it's not romantic, keep them as a friend, keep them as whatever.
Also, to imply she's self-employed and she works from home or whatever. What is she doing that she can river dance at the same time?
Yeah, what's this? I'm curious.
What is this? Is she fencing and river dancing at the exact same time?
Or maybe just staggering your hobbies, like one weekend you do loot,
That's what I'm saying. She makes time for her hobbies, and she wants someone who also makes time for at least a hobby.
Yeah.
She just has 3 of them at one time because she has a lot of free time.
Yeah, and if a hobby's like, bird watching or whatever the fuck, they can do that on their own while they're loot dancing, right? Or whatever.
Well, what I'm trying to say, and I think I'm saying it wrong, is like she does still work.
Yes, she still does work.
She still makes time for her hobbies. So even though she's self-employed and privileged, she's expecting someone else who works and also makes time for their hobbies as well.
Yeah, because I mean, I
don't think that's really crazy.
They don't have to necessarily be connected. I get what you mean.
Yeah, exactly.
That's fair. Because, like, I mean, we're technically self-employed now, like,
but we also work.
And we still do work.
And
we
we
still
also
try
have
to find and make
hobbies.
time, to do,
Yeah.
I totally agree with that.
Yeah.
But now, actually, we're privileged, so we can't expect other people to agree that we have hobbies.
Yeah. I mean, fine. Like, if you don't have a hobby, I think that's fine. I think
that's fine too. Yeah, I think you should find a hobby. Like, if you have the ability to.
Honestly, if you're living your life and you're happy, do whatever you fucking want.
That's fair.
If you're depressed and you just go to work and you come home and you don't do anything, I think a hobby can help. But it's your life. Spend it how you want.
Yeah.
Right? I'm not going to judge you for that. If you say I don't have a hobby, I just kind of go to work and I come home and I go to sleep. I'm very happy with my life. However, I fucking hate people who have hobbies.
You're weird.
I think you're a freak.
You're an asshole. You're an asshole.
You're a little freak.
You should, why do you have to hinder other people's happiness?
Yeah.
Why is there a part of you that just has to control other people?
Yeah, that's weird. And I think on the flip, every asshole is Homelander. That's what we're saying now?
Every asshole is Homelander.
That's the name of the episode.
But I have to censor it.
Oh, yeah. Every a-hole?
Yeah, every a-hole is Homelander, yeah.
God. The judges were so smart with the apple emoji.
Yeah.
They were so smart. They're trailblazers, man.
That's their thing, too, man.
It's their thing.
I can't
do that shit.
Judges, call us and let us know if we can steal that.
I respect you, man. I think you're the best. Anyway. Fucking,
hold on.
Yeah, the fly. The judges wouldn't have a fly on their set.
Judges wouldn't have this bullshit. Are you like fucking drafting yourself for other Reddit podcasts?
I'm just a judgy stan, I think.
Call us.
What
are we saying?
I don't remember now.
Hobbies.
Dude. Hobbies. Yes. On the flip side, if the lady was like, if they don't have hobbies, I think they're dicks and I hate them.
Yeah.
I'd be like, you're an asshole.
Yeah.
Like, just don't, like, stop everyone stop judging each other.
Everyone stop judging and
Holy
stop
crap.
like saying like looks will fade. Who fucking cares? That's weird shit.
I was just talking about this. This is a separate thing. I want to look old.
Yeah,
I really want to look old. Like,
I have a separate thing after this too, but continue.
Yeah, like fucking. Oh god, I forgot her name. Janis Joplin.
Oh yeah.
Or like Joni Mitchell. Like,
yeah, didn't Janis Joplin die at 27?
Yeah, you're right.
I want to look.
But she specifically never wore makeup and had really frizzy hair and shit.
Oh yeah, I get
and
you.
didn't buy into that. And that's definitely me. I don't judge people who do that. It's just it's a personal preference of my shit.
That's fair. I get you.
I think it's Joni Mitchell. There's some musical artist that I think it is Joni Mitchell. Hold on. She's probably gorgeous still. No, yeah, she's gorgeous. I forgot who it is. But fucking there's some musical artist, white lady musical artist who like never wore sunscreen, never wore makeup, which usually has sunscreen in it. So that's why a lot of women have really great skin who use it. Never did skincare, never did anything. And she just looks like an old lady that has wrinkles and shit. That's what I want to look like that.
Oh, damn. Okay.
I want that. I think it means that I've lived, you know?
That's fair. I get that.
Like the whole, we haven't seen Barbie yet, but the whole situation in Barbie where she sees an old lady on the thing and she's like, that's fucking awesome. Like, I want to be like her. Like, the fucking representation. That movie is so good. I haven't even seen it, and I think it's great. Fucking the representation of like female body figure, whatever. Just looking at an old woman that is like the thing that Hollywood and the media is telling you, don't be like this, even though it's your natural thing.
Yeah.
Be a Barbie. Be her forever. And being like, man, I wish I had that. Because she's beautiful. Because she's lived.
Yeah.
I think that's gorgeous.
I agree with that.
I want to be old as shit.
Damn.
I don't want to worry about wrinkles and shit. I'm going to have them. I can't wait. That's dope. Anyway, go ahead. What's your thing?
Oh, off topic. So going off of that, do you want to go to the beach that makes you old? I don't know why. Every time we said the word old here, I just think of that Joe Rogan AI with him and Ben Shapiro, where it's like,
you think about the beach that makes you old.
What? You can't go to the beach that makes you old. That's literally impossible. Some dumb shit like that. For the
sake of argument.
Yeah.
I went to the beach that made you old.
I went to the beach that made you old. Yeah. I don't know why. That's where my mind went every single time. That's literally all I had to say.
Yeah.
But asshole. Fuck this person. Yeah.
Stop being judgy. Stop telling women that their life ends at 30.
Yeah, that's
weird.
Yeah, you have to settle down, marry a man, have a kid.
That's stupid.
Yeah, you're forced to do that at 30. Got it?
I'm just
Sarah,
tired
clock's fucking ticking.
I'm young, so I get to call people old, but also, like, I'm really tired
and
of,
I'm younger than you, so I get to call you old.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm not like, ew, just stop calling me old. But every time I say the word old, your parents or your sisters go, old? You're so young. And
anyway, I'm gonna die.
And I'm gonna die like tomorrow. And I'm like, I'm just done with it. I'm done. I'm tired of it. Stop pretending like you're old. Everyone. If you're 30 or 50, you're not old. Yeah.
Unless you go to the beach that makes you old.
Unless you go to the beach that makes you old, or you're 80 years old. Yeah. When I say old, I mean 80 years old.
Yes, yeah, I feel that.
That's what I mean. And if I slip up, it's a mistake. It's a mistake. Like the song, it's a mistake.
5 Men at Work.
Yeah.
A band of people that are now old. Because they're old.
Just
old.
Jesus Christ. It's a word. It's an adjective.
Old. Yeah, it sounds. Yeah,
it's not the worst thing in the world.
Old person on set today.
Oh my god, the oldest person on set today.
Said the oldest motherfucker in the house.
In the house.
Solved it. That's our show.
That's our show.
Oldie, what do you want to fucking? What do you want to plug?
It's really
MySpace.
Yeah, follow me on MySpace. A thing I've never had in my life.
I had MySpace.
You did?
Yeah, I did.
When?
Probably when I was like 10.
I had SodaHead.
Damn, what the fuck is SodaHead?
It was a thing for opinions.
Oh, shit.
It was basically MySpace.
Okay, fair.
But about opinions.
Sorry, what do you want to plug today, Sarah?
Old. You can't find it anymore. That's how old it is.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah. You can follow me on Twitter at thatsoheron, THATSOHEERON. I only talk about Israel-Palestine now. Just sometimes there'll be a joke in there, but really it's literally every day I'm retweeting people on the ground. Israel-Palestine.
Reporting and stuff,
Reporting and threads about how you can help and stuff.
Yeah.
So if you go there and you're like, gosh, this lady, all she ever does is talk about Israel-Palestine. Like, I warned you, dude. Jesus.
Yeah, don't fucking get mad at us.
I keep getting followers and then losing followers because of the shit that I post. And I'm like, my guys, I don't know. I'm anti-fascist. I don't know how else to tell you this. You know what I mean? But it's also the same handle, That's So Here, and on every other social media platform. Go ahead, Josh.
I'm Joshua Chinland on Twitter, a guy nicknamed JC on Twitch. I stream Fridays. I didn't stream last week, but I'm probably going to stream this week. APWSTR on TikTok, a podcast saves relationship on all podcasting platforms. If there's a rating system, rate it 5 stars. APWSTR Productions on YouTube. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you're on there. And check out our Patreon, Buy Me Coffee, both those websites, /APWSTR.
I do a solo podcast on Patreon. I know you want to go over it because you're a misogynist who only cares about the content that you make, and an ageist.
Yeah, I'm surprised you haven't gone to that well yet, because
I don't give a fuck. I don't think it's fucking real.
Wow.
I do think it is real. Israel, Palestine is what we should be talking about. But anyway, I do a solo podcast on there, The Spoke Zarathustra, and if you care about that, go on there. Also, we do Unhinged
as well,
Yeah, there's a lot of cool content on there for Patreon. $1, $3 tiers have a 7-day free trial. $5, $10 tiers, you get your name at the end of the video.
StraightOverCoffee.com. Go over there and you can buy APWSTR coffee. We have 2 different blends. I've already said them during the ad break, but just in case, I have a caramel medium roast Brazilian bean. You have Sarah has a Colombian dark roast, Swift
coffee cream,
chocolate cream.
Sorry.
Go buy. Hold on. I'm gonna sniff it right now. Fuck yeah.
StraightOverCoffee.com,
Straight Coffee. Go put it straight in my veins.
We also got APWSTR Gaming. If you're into gaming and you want to watch us game, I am streaming every Tuesday at 12 p.m. We're doing so today, when this releases in a couple of hours, I will be streaming European Truck Simulator.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, I'll fucking join you, dude.
Dude, really? You're gonna truck with me?
Yeah, we can try and do the convoy thing. I've never done it before.
I've never done that either.
Yeah, let's do that.
Well, I have to let me I usually
let's set it up. Yeah, let's actually set this up.
I stream for 4 hours, so let me do 2 hours of actually setting up my guy.
Yeah,
and then I don't want to start immediately and I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing.
Fair enough.
Know what I mean?
But is there anything else? All the links are down in the description. Please consider becoming a Patreon. We really appreciate it if you do.
Buy us a coffee.
Buy us coffee at Buy Me Coffee, APWSTR as well. We'll read it on the show.
Israel-Palestine links below for information and also ways to help.
Yeah. Enjoy the rest of your time.
Yep.
And have a great one.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye. That's not going to be the outro.
Why not?
Because that's just yelling.
Well, maybe that's how I feel on the inside.
God, I can't say anything because then you're just going to call me, Josh doesn't care about a woman's feelings on the inside.
That's because you fucking don't.
Oh, you're censoring. No, it's not.
That's the end.
It's not the end. No, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
We'll talk about this in the car, Josh.